The man ate only 1 grain of rice a day, yet survived 3 full years. He did the dirtiest, hardest work in the sect every day, yet never felt hunger or fatigue. All because he had found a jade pendant that could accelerate time. When night fell, Chen Ping sneaked into the sect's spirit field. If the sect finds me, I'm dead. I'll just take 1 spirit fruit. No one should notice. He carefully removed a spirit bone seed from the broken bead, clutching it tightly in his palm. Just as Chen Ping was about to leave, a mumbling sound came from the thatched shed that watched over the spirit field. The snoring that had been going on stopped. Chen Ping froze. He didn't dare move. He held his breath. The sound of someone turning over came from the thatched shed, the sound of smacking lips, and then the snoring resumed. Chen Ping let out a long breath. His back was cold. Cold sweat soaked his clothes. He didn't stay any longer. Immediately, he pressed close to the ground and crawled back the way he came. Looking at the green spirit bone seed in his palm, Chen Ping pulled out a jade pendant from his chest. With a thought, Chen Ping entered the jade pendant space. There was 1 acre of spirit field inside. Chen Ping walked to the middle of the spirit field. He crouched down, using both hands on the fertile black soil, carefully dug a small pit. The pit was shallow, only half a finger deep. He gently placed that precious seed inside. Before long, the spirit grain seed began to sprout and grow. It really sprouted. It seems I can't stay in that place too long. If I stay too long, my head can't take it. This is probably the price of entering that space. The price is not small, but compared to the miracle of that black soil, it's worth it. Get up, all of you, waiting to die. Today, those feeding the pigs go to the Western Pig Farm. Be quick about it. If you delay the hour, I'll skin you alive. Chen Ping quickly got up, mingling with the drowsy crowd and heading out. He and a few other laborers who had been called out silently followed behind Steward Wang, heading toward the even filthier area west of Lin Shou Peak. Before they even got close, a strong mixed odor hit them in the face. Chen Ping was given a rusty, chipped cleaver with a rolled edge and a huge, broken backpack basket. He followed several other sallow-faced laborers to the overgrown slope outside the pig farm to cut grass. The job of cutting grass looked simple, but doing it you realized it was deadly. The wild grass on the slope grew tender and dense. Roots and stems tangled together. When that dull blade chopped down, it numbed his tiger's mouth, but only a few blades of grass broke. He had to bend over, using all his strength to chop again and again. Sweat quickly soaked through his thin, ragged clothes, flowing into his eyes, stinging and painful. His lower back ached as if it were breaking. Each time he straightened up was extremely difficult. After cutting half a basket, he carried it back and dumped it next to the huge stone trough. What are you dawdling for? Is this enough to fill a tooth gap? Go cut more. Don't you see the pigs are ramming the pen from hunger? If you delay the spirit pigs from fattening, can you bear the responsibility? Chen Ping looked at his scratched arm, opened his mouth, but in the end said nothing. He silently picked up the empty basket and dull knife, turned and walked back to the slope. The whole day was spent running back and forth between the slope and the pigsty. Exhausted after a day's labor, Chen Ping urgently wanted to know how the spirit bone in the space was doing. Enter the jade pendant space. At a single glance, Chen Ping stood frozen in place. In just one day, it had grown from a seed into a half-foot-tall sprout. This speed was simply unimaginable. In the following days, Chen Ping still cut grass and fed pigs. Until the 7th day, he entered the jade pendant space again. Real grain. Grain that could fill the stomach. Grain that belonged to me. One handful, 2 handfuls, 10 handfuls, 20 handfuls. A full 6,000 plump spirit fruits. How to deal with these spirit bones? Take them out? No, too dangerous. I'm afraid of too many eyes and too much confusion. Once discovered, the consequences would be severe. Plant them right here. Right, plant them all. With seeds left over. If they all can grow, 1 acre can plant about 40,000 ordinary rice seedlings. Although the spirit rice grown here might be sturdier, planting 10,000 or so would be no problem. Planting all as single seeds won't work. What if some seeds don't flower? How many seeds per pit? 6 seeds. That way, each pit will have sprout. Sow 6 seeds at a time. 1,000 pits will finish planting them all. Everyone says I'm a man cursed to suffer. day after day, toiling in the pigsty. But they don't know. I carry a secret in my heart, a secret that, even when I'm in hell, let me look up at the stars. And this secret began with a few ordinary seeds in my hand. 2,341,000 pits. 6,000 seeds. This is a job that requires patience. 7 days. Just need to wait another 7 days. With that black soil and the Jade Pendant space, I have a chance to go from a laborer disciple to a regular servant disciple of the sect. Only then will I have the chance to rescue my parents. 3 years ago, a mineral vein was discovered thousands of miles away, and they urgently needed hands. The depths of the mine were fraught with danger. To give their weak son a chance to live, even if it meant being the lowest laborer in the sect, it was better than starving outside or being a mine slave. Chen Ping's parents signed that life-and-death contract, equivalent to an indenture, entered the mine, using their lives, to exchange for Chen Ping's qualification to enter Qingyun Sect as a laborer disciple. That night, Chen Ping looked. Great, I succeeded. In a few more days, all 6,000 sprouts will become mature spirit bones. Harvesting 6,000 spirit bones, pulling them by hand, beating them with that hard wooden stick. Too slow, too inefficient. I need a sickle. The harvested rice ears need threshing, rubbing them grain by hand. 6,000 stalks, how long would that take? I need a threshing tool. These tools are available in the sect, but as a menial disciple, I have no access to them at all, stealing things from the sect, if caught. At best, your hands and feet are broken and you're thrown out of the mountain gate. At worst, you're beaten to death outright. But if I don't steal, what can I do? In order to get the tools needed for threshing, Chen Ping secretly infiltrated the East Gate, warehouse where farming tools are stored. I need a sickle, a threshing cart. Got them out. But the bigger these things are, the more they drain me. I have the sickle now. I have the threshing cart now. Going in and out of the space too often, my body can't take it. Better wait until the spirit bones are ripe before entering again. On the 7th day, Chen Ping entered the Jade Pendant space again. Success. All are ripe. Ha ha ha. From now on, I don't have to risk my life for food anymore. No longer have to endure hunger. These spirit grains are packed with nutrients, far beyond what ordinary food can compare. Only if the body is strong will I have the strength to finish the outside chores. Save physical strength and time. The time and strength saved can be used to practice the longevity exercise. The longevity exercise is a technique the sect gives to every servant disciple, used to strengthen the body. But servant disciples have neither time nor energy to practice it. Now Chen Ping has inexhaustible energy. Thus he has the conditions to practice. After practicing the longevity exercise, his strength increased. Working became easier, and he had more time to rest. This is a virtuous cycle. I must live well, and live like a human. All of you get up. Oh, crippled Chun, you can carry half a basket today? Did you sneak a meal last night? Embrace the one, guard the primordial. Focus your mind on the Dantian. Push mountains, explore seas. As he practiced the longevity exercise, Chen Ping's steps gradually became lighter. His strength also grew. Ha ha ha. With these spirit bones, it won't be long before I can become a sect's regular disciple. That day, Chen Ping had just gathered pig fodder. Several burly servant disciples who always bullied him deliberately kicked a large bucket of swill in front of him. Dump it. Damn, where did this sickly ghost get his strength? The longevity exercise was indeed not practiced in vain. I didn't expect my strength to increase so much. This change is too obvious. It will easily bring trouble. I need to be more restrained from now on. The longevity exercise was indeed not practiced in vain. I didn't expect my strength to increase so much. This change is too obvious. Easy to catch fire. I need to be more restrained from now on. I believe soon I can meet the requirements for a sect regular disciple. Chen Ping, I see you've been in good spirits lately. Your strength has also grown. Steward, it's because of your good discipline. I dare not be lazy, humph. Not dare to be lazy? I think you are quite diligent. Since you have so much energy, then the pigsty by the forest on the north slope. You go clean it up. Steward, the north slope. I heard it's not safe over there. There are wild boars. I am scared. Aren't you strong? You have strength to move stone rollers. Still afraid of a few animals? What? Can't I order you around anymore? Steward Wang has already set his sights on me. Either he suspects I've stolen something to eat, or it's simply because I'm no longer like before, letting others push me around, and he's displeased. He wants to trample me down again. This servant wouldn't dare. Resisting now will only bring harsher whips. I might even be beaten to death on the spot. Then go, get clean before dark. If you dare to slack off or not get it clean, humph, you know the consequences. What are you standing there for? What are you dawdling for? Hurry up. Ha! Ha! I can't let others know I killed this wild boar. Wild boar meat itself is invaluable. It aids cultivation. After doing all this, he dragged his exhausted, stinking body, moving step by step, back to his low, cramped shed. Back in the shed, he didn't even have the strength to fetch water to clean himself. He just tore off the outermost layer of filth-covered rags, curled up on the cold straw bed, and passed out. Where the hell is Chen Ping? Is the pigsty work done? Chen Ping. Steward Wang. Humph, look at you like a dead dog. You definitely didn't finish the work. Waste. I told you yesterday to clean the pigsty. Dawdling until now, and you're covered in shit and piss. What a misfortune. You won't eat today. Steward, the work? The work isn't done. Yesterday, a huge wild boar charged into the pigsty. It almost killed me. I barely managed to escape. My arm was also injured. The wild boar. There was a commotion quite loud. I was far away, didn't see clearly. Bullshit. Wild boar? How could a wild boar get into the pigsty? I think you're just lazy, making up lies to fool me. Or you broke the pigsty and want to blame the boar. You lowly thing. Getting bold, eh? Work not done is work not done. Spare me your excuses. Today now, immediately get your ass to the back mountain quarry and carry stones. Don't even think of coming back until you've carried 100 blocks. If you dare to slack off, you'll get the whip. Keep an eye on him. He's got his eye on me. It's not because of the wild boar, nor because the pigsty wasn't cleaned. It's because my strength increased. My body improved. He suspects I stole something or encountered something. From today onward, life will be even harder. Back in the shed at night, Chen Ping struggled to calm his anger. He'd buried this hatred deep in his heart. Only in the dead of night, when the overseer monitoring Chen Ping also fell asleep, could Chen Ping catch a brief respite. Dragging his utterly exhausted body, Chen Ping entered the Jade Pendant space. He threw himself at the pile of spirit bones, like a starving wolf, gulping down life in big mouthfuls. Under the continuous nourishment of spiritual energy, his broken arm bone healed much faster. After eating the rice, he didn't rest immediately. Instead, in this small space, he began practicing the longevity exercise. Only with greater strength could he withstand Steward Wang's harassment. Only then could he survive. Days passed one by one. The tenacity deep in Chen Ping's bones was fully provoked by Steward Wang's relentless pressure. One late night, as usual, he entered the Jade Pendant space. He swallowed rice and practiced. After practicing, he habitually glanced around the space. The things piled in the corner? Something's wrong. The wild boar I decomposed and brought in, it's been almost a month already. How is this pork still fresh? It should have gone bad, right? Things in the Jade Pendant space don't rot. Whether spirit bones or ordinary flesh. Truly, heaven helps me. Now my physical strength is already close to the requirements of the regular disciple test. One afternoon, Chen Ping was on a steep slope in the back mountain, clearing the overgrown thorn bushes. Overseer Eightface, as usual, was dozing on a cool stone not far away. Suddenly, a strange wave swept through the entire servant compound. An immortal, a real immortal has descended upon our peak. A high immortal graces the servant peak. This humble one failed to welcome you from afar. What a sin, what a sin. May I ask the immortal's orders? This humble one is Wang Youhua. I am willing to serve the immortal like a dog or horse. I am Zhou Qing, a disciple of the inner sect of Fairs Hall. Under orders from the elder, I am inspecting the spiritual energy nodes of all peaks. In recent months, the sect has detected anomalies in the spiritual energy concentration around Servant Peak. There are frequent fluctuations, so I came to investigate. Additionally, I will be staying on Servant Peak for a few days. I need to select 2 quick-witted, pure-hearted servant disciples. These 2 will do. To serve the High Immortal is their blessing. Immortal Zhou, please give your orders. The Immortal's arrival finally stirred the stagnant waters of Servant Peak. Steward Wang, in order to curry favor with the Immortal, had no time to bother with Chen Ping. This also gave Chen Ping more time to practice the longevity exercise. With the support of spirit bones and wild boar meat, Chen Ping's cultivation advanced daily. Finally, he trained his strength to 500 gene, meeting the requirements of the sect's regular disciple. Have you heard? The master spoke first. It's not just here. It seems the spiritual energy of the entire sect has thinned. Really? No wonder the higher-ups have investigated for so long without a clue. Turns out the problem was on a large scale. Indeed, when the Immortal was speaking to Steward Wang, I overheard a few words. They said something about the sect's grand formation running sluggishly. The high-level cultivators are having difficulty in their training. That's why they sent people to inspect the nodes everywhere. These immortal matters. We can't understand them anyway. The spiritual energy concentration of the entire sect has dropped. The time coincides with these 2 months after I obtained the Jade Pendant. That's far too coincidental. This node shows no obvious abnormality. The spiritual energy fluctuation may be related to an overall change in the sect's grand formation. I must return to the affairs hall to report. Chen Ping, are you deaf? The Immortal has left. You useless piece of trash is of no use now. Get the hell to the thorn patch behind the mountain. Clear it all within 3 days. If you don't finish, I'll skin you alive. Did you hear me? Useless piece of trash, get lost. Steward Wang. Find someone else to clear the thorns. What did you say? Looking for death? My work is done. Now I'm going down the mountain. Down the mountain? You trying to run? I'm going to find a steward at the foot of the mountain to register for the outer disciple examination. Examination? With you? You cripple with a broken arm still wants to become an outer disciple. I think you've lost your mind. Stop him. Break his legs. Steward Wang, the exam time is limited. I'll be going now. What business? Disciple Chen Ping requests. The outer disciple examination. From up the mountain? Yes. Do you know the rules? Lift the stone lock over your head once. Hold steady for 3 breaths. Every year a few from the Chor Peak come to try their luck. Most can't even budge the stone lock. Shit. Not bad. Take this token. Outer Disciple Identity Token. Outer Disciple Uniform. West side of the shacks. Find yourself an empty shack to live in. Tomorrow at the hour of the rabbit, report to Foreman Lee at the rear mountain quarry. Report to Steward Lee. Thank you, Steward. Remember, now that you're an outer disciple, the work is heavier and the rules are stricter. Newcomer, you look strong enough. Solid. Break these large stones down into fist-sized pieces. Size must be uniform. That pile over there is the finished ones. This pile is the uncut ones. 5 cubic meters per day. Quitting time at the hour of the monkey. If you don't finish, your wages are docked. Task not completed. No pay for today. With my current strength and skill, 5 cubic meters is my limit. If I can just adapt for a few days, and with the supplement of spiritual rice and meat from the space, I'll definitely be able to complete it. I must practice the health-nourishing art 5 times every day. Only then will I have a chance to keep advancing. And that's Steward Wang, who's been targeting me all along. I'll make him pay. Chen Ping quickly adapted to the work at the quarry. That day, as Chen Ping was swinging his hammer at the stones, the corner of his eye caught sight of the quarry entrance. Steward Wang sneaked in furtively. Steward Wang. What's he doing here? Chen Ping, stop hammering. Pack your things. Report to the phosphorus mine area. They're shorthanded there. Go this afternoon. The phosphorus mine area had air filled with an eerie toxic aura. Working there, your body would slowly break down. Coughing blood, skin ulcerating, finally dying silently in some mine tunnel. Wrapped in a straw mat and tossed out. That place had the highest mortality rate among menial disciples. It was that bastard Steward Wang. Definitely that scumbag. Newcomer, Chen Ping. The rules are simple. Go down a mine and dig raw ore. Each person's quota is 100 caddies per month. If you fail, your spirit crystals are deducted. Fail for 3 consecutive months or die down there. Tough luck. Don't think about slacking off. And don't try to hide any ore. If the guards catch you, you'll be beaten to death on the spot. Understood? Understood. Get in there. Cave number 7, Section C. This place is more oppressive than I imagined. The rumors about phosphorus mine poison are true. The air in this mine tunnel is filled with deadly toxic substances. The longer you stay, the deeper the poisoning. Dizziness, blurred vision, weak limbs. My chest feels like a stone is pressing on it. Spiritual rice and meat can't fully alleviate it. The health-nourishing art's effectiveness against phosphorus poison is also greatly reduced. No, I have to leave this place. Otherwise, I won't survive 3 months. This damn place. Another 2 months of this, and I'll die of thirst. Save your strength here. Better to save up enough spirit energy to trade for a spirit herb. They say 100 caddies of or back-breakingly mined only gets you 2 spirit crystals. 1 Azure spirit herb costs 5 spirit crystals. That's 2.5 months of your life. Still better than dying from the poison outright. I heard that herb not only cures the poison, but can also greatly increase your strength. 2 elder brothers. I just heard you mention Azure spirit herb. What is that thing? Can it really cure the poison in this mine? Kid, you new here, right? That's a spirit medicine from the Sect's herb hall, specially made to counteract this mine's poison. I heard it's also very beneficial to us mortals' bodies. That miraculous? Then where do you get it? Is it expensive? Expensive? Expensive is an understatement. 5 spirit crystals per plant. We work ourselves to death, digging 100 caddies of or a month, and only get 2 spirit crystals. Isn't there a cheaper way? Like seeds? Grow them yourself. Seeds are a bit cheaper. But what use are they? Even if you get seeds, can you grow them? Spirit herb seeds need spirit fields. Need spiritual energy to nourish them. Spirit fields, spiritual energy. My Jade Pendant space. Could that be a spirit field inside? Does it have spiritual energy? Wages. I need wages. I must get 1 spirit crystal from this month's pay. 2 Azure spirit herb seeds. Then use that 1 Azure spirit herb seed to grow a whole new world. The body's deterioration was faster and fiercer than expected. Chen Ping is basket, s'enquête. Surplus 13 caddies. Total 3 spirit crystals. 2 elder brothers. Where can I buy Azure spirit herb seeds? Immortal Master. This lowly one, wishes to purchase Azure spirit herb seeds. I heard the Immortal Master has Azure spirit herb seeds here. 1 spirit crystal per seed. They won't grow in ordinary soil. You must be clear about that. This lowly one, understands. Please, Immortal Master, grant me 1 seed. This lowly one wishes to try. Sir. This lowly one. This lowly one also wishes to buy 2 more seeds. As you wish. It's good to have your hopes dashed. Don't blame me for not warning you if they don't sprout. That apprentice of Qingyun's. Could it really be Lin Tian? Chen Ping stayed in the space for a long time. The seed still hadn't sprouted. Mentally exhausted, he had no choice but to withdraw from the space. The next day after work ended, Chen Ping practically ran back to his shack and quickly entered the Jade Pendant space. It worked. It really worked. This black soil, the space can actually grow Azure Spirit Herb. This isn't just a single herb. This is my ticket to survival. It is the only rope for me to break free from this mine hell. Azure Spirit Grass matures in 12 months, produces seeds in 24 months. The space's time is 12 times faster than outside. Barring accidents. 1 month later, all 3 Azure Spirit Grasses will be fully mature. The days waiting for the Azure Spirit Grass to mature. The deterioration rate of Chen Ping's body was faster and more severe than he anticipated. In the mine, every time he swung his pickaxe, the muscles in his arms protested. Every time he bent over to move, or his spine emitted sounds of unbearable strain. By the second month, Chen Ping's mining became extremely difficult. The 100 gene, raw stone quota became an almost insurmountable mountain. His movements were sluggish, inefficient, often needing nearly double the time others took to barely scrape together the required amount. That day, he saw Steward Wang's figure from afar, standing right next to the mine district steward. The two were whispering about something. Ha ha ha, Chen Ping. Last month you only managed 80%. If you fail to meet the quota again this month, according to the rules, we'll have to expel you from the sect. Steward Wang, sure enough, if I'm thrown out of the sect now, that's as good as a death sentence. Heh heh heh. Brother Chun, how did you end up in this ghostly state, huh? Ha, this mine is really no place for a human. Look how it's tormented you. Little brother, your big brother, I've been curious since last time. Back when you were in the chores hall, you were clearly as weak as a little chick. How did you suddenly become so tough later? Your strength grew rapidly. Tell me, did you get some treasure? Or have some special encounter? If you're willing to tell your big brother this secret, I guarantee I'll immediately transfer you out of this godforsaken place and arrange an easy and safe job for you. You won't lack spirit essence. From now on, follow your big brother. I'll enjoy good food and drink. Isn't that better than waiting to die in this ghost place? Even being an obedient dog by my side is 100 times better than your current state, right? Ha, ungrateful wretch. Turn your nose up at a favor. Fine, you got guts, stubborn bones, huh? Let's see how long you can stay stubborn. If you fail to complete the task next month, I'll personally watch the steward throw you out of the sect like a dead dog. When that time comes, even if you kneel and lick my soles, I won't spare you another glance. You can take your pathetic little secret and roll back to the mortal world to die. 3 months later, Chen Ping entered again. The Jade Pendant space has grown. It really has grown. This is a masterpiece of heaven. What's going on? Could it be completely useless? Old brothers in a mine? They have no reason to lie to me. It really works. They didn't deceive me. This is Azure Spirit Grass. The vast medicinal power must not be wasted. The next day, while Chen Ping was mining in the tunnel, he suddenly discovered he could actually move 700. Azure Spirit Grass is indeed extraordinary. Not only did it neutralize the mine poison, it also allowed me to gain 100 gene of strength out of nowhere. I must not take this matter lightly. That viper in the steward's office is still watching me. When the day came to turn in the monthly quota, relying entirely on his hunched body, he handed over exactly 100 gene of the ore he had dug up in a month. This kid didn't meet the target last month. He looked like he could die at any moment. This month he actually scraped by, a sudden flash of life before death. No, I must inform Steward Wang to prevent that stingy bastard from bad-mouthing me to the higher-ups. Ha, Steward Liu, you've worked hard. That consumptive ghost Chen Ping just now. How much did he turn in? Isn't it that he didn't even have 50 gene? 100 gene. 100 gene? He pulled through? The scale shows it. How could it be fake? Alone into the wilderness. He's unsteady when walking. How could he have exactly mine 100 gene? Could he really have some life-saving secret technique? Or hidden away spirit essence to buy medicine? Oomph, let's see how long you can last. When you can't hold on anymore, and you crawl over like a dog begging me, I'll make you pay back with interest. I'll wring every last bit out of you, even the marrow of your bones. Your fortune will be mine in the end. Haha. After a full month of disguise and secret labor, new phosphorus or toxins began to accumulate again in Chen Ping's body. He took out the Jade Pendant and entered the Jade Pendant space. These are the seeds formed after the medicinal power of Azure spirit grass has dissipated. From now on, 48, too gorgeous. A total of 48 seeds. Neither more nor less. Chen Ping planted all 48 Azure spirit grass seeds. Then he began practicing the health preservation art. To test how much his strength had increased this time, Chen Ping returned to the stone material yard. This time, he could steadily lift a stone of over 700 Jin. He was not far from 1,000 Jin now. When the time comes, I will participate in the Steward Disciple Assessment. I'll strive to become a steward. Days passed quietly in disguise and secretly accumulating strength. One day, an unexpected event shattered the deadly silence of the mine district. Zhang Shi, the usually taciturn old miner, suddenly charged out like a mad beast, completely losing his reason. Such terrifying strength. The mine poison completely destroyed his sanity, but drained the last potential of his life. A waste. The assistant immortal in charge of this mine area had now also arrived in the mine. He's insane to actually confront an immortal head-on. This is the means of an immortal. It's absolutely not something mortal martial power can contend with. A strength of 800 Jin is not even a joke before this ball of fire. Steward Wang deserves to die. But even if I kill Steward Wang, what then? Before such power, mortals are but ants. I must also possess that ball of fire. I must become an immortal. In the following days, Chen Ping played his consumptive role even more carefully. A month passed in shirking work. Clearly a consumptive with one foot in the coffin. How can he exactly manage 100 Jin every month? There must be something fishy going on. I need to squeeze out this benefit for myself first, and never let that greedy Steward Wang find out. 30 plants are enough for me to absorb day and night these 2 months. The remaining 18 I'll keep for seed. Endless cycle. No longer have to pander to those immortals. After 2 months, Chen Ping fully absorbed all 30 Azure spirit grasses. His strength grew from 700 Jin to 800 Jin, then to 1,000 Jin, and finally reached 2,000 Jin. On the morning of the 3rd day, after completing 3 months in the mine, Chen Ping walked out of the shack area, along the rugged mountain path, silently heading towards the highest point of Chor's Peak. Disciple Chen Ping. From the mine, I come to apply for the Steward Disciple Assessment. Miner, what is your strength? I report to the steward. The disciple's strength is passable. Go, use all your strength to punch him. At the chest. What is this thing made of? No gaps at all. What will happen if I hit it? Yeah. This thing, why doesn't it move at all? Could it be that this material cannot be moved even a bit by 2,000 Jin of force? $1,997 Jin. Not bad. Far exceeds the 1,000 Jin threshold. You passed. This is your identity token and Steward Disciple uniform. From today onward, you are Chor's Peak Steward Disciple. Monthly salary, 2 low-grade spirit crystals. Claim them at the Peak warehouse on the 5th of each month with this token. In addition, this is the Ox Strength Pill. The sect issues 1 to each Steward Disciple every year. Can strengthen the foundation and nourish the origin. Increases strength and stamina. Use your chi and blood sparingly. The effect is acceptable. 2 Spirit Crystal Moon Phoenixes. Plus 1 pill each year that enhances strength and stamina. Such treatment is 100 times better than being a slave in the mine. This is the resource that power and status bring. Stewards, yeah, take this. This is a list of positions that still need Steward Disciples in various places. You choose one to take up the post. Tell me when you've chosen. Shalon Weaving Workshop, Spirit Grain Warehouse, Charcoal Kiln, Laundry Room. All are hard, tiring, dirty jobs. In charge of a few dozen menial laborers. No perks whatsoever. 100 Herbs Garden, the sect's place for growing spirit herbs. As long as there is a spirit vein and territory, there will be spirit herbs, even if it's just the most ordinary seed, planted into my Jade Pendant space. This is definitely a huge opportunity. The Steward disciple is willing to go to 100 Herbs Garden. 100 Herbs Garden? Fine. It's quiet there. The work is also more delicate. Just right for nursing your consumption. Disciple still has one thing unclear. I humbly ask the Steward's guidance. Say that I wish to test my spiritual root. I need to become a registered disciple of the sect. Disciple does not know what conditions are required for the spiritual root test. Where it is conducted. Strength is only the foundation for surviving in the mortal world. The spiritual root is the key to opening the true immortal gate. Conditions? Testing spiritual root? Simple. Go to the Internal Affairs Hall and pay 5 low-grade spirit stones. I'll test you. 5 low-grade spirit stones? That's right, 5 low-grade spirit stones. 1 low-grade spirit stone can be exchanged for 100 low-grade spirit crystals. 5 stones is 500 spirit crystals. This is not a condition at all. This is a stark, insurmountable chasm. 500 spirit crystals, the lofty immortals, have drawn a death line for all lowly mortals. If you can pay, only then are you worthy of knowing if you have a mortal fate. If you can't pay, you'll roll in the mud for life. I work myself to death, and only earn 2 or 3 spirit crystals a month. 500 spirit crystals would take over 20 years. Too many variables in 20 years. Too long. Now that you know, go on down. The herb gathering garden is at the back mountain. Find your own way there. There's a restriction on the token. When you arrive, someone will receive you. "500 spirit crystals. Over 20 years. To a mortal. That is a dream from which one can never wake. But I am different. I have the Jade Pendant space. That is not a dream. That is a goal I can achieve in a short time. 100 Herbs Garden. As long as I can access the spirit herbs. As long as I can use the Jade Pendant space. There's a shortcut. This is the 100 Herbs Garden. This will also be my starting point to truly step into the immortal gate. You must be the new steward. I, Old Wang Defa, am the senior of this 100 Herbs Garden. I have been waiting for you, steward. Uncle Wang, no need for formalities. My name is Chen Ping, newly arrived. I will rely on you all in the future. I don't deserve that, I don't. Please, follow me quickly. Steward Chen, this room is your residence. Steward, your 8 subordinates are all busy in the garden. I will go call them to pay respects. No need to rush. First tell me about the rules of the garden. Daily tasks are nothing more than watering, applying fertilizer, weeding, catching insects. But this work is extremely delicate. Steward, every spirit herb in this garden is registered in the ledger. The immortal masters on the peak personally oversee it. If they wither due to poor care, I would be inviting great disaster. Light punishment. Severe punishment means losing your head. Indeed, the immortal's meal is not easy to eat. Risk and opportunity coexist. Strict rules, but the chance to access spirit herbs is more direct. What a cold gaze. On him, there's a dangerous aura that doesn't belong to this menial atmosphere. That is Steward Hui. That is Steward Bai Ji. He arrived half a year before you. He is in charge of that patch of cold-natured spirit herbs on the east side. He was directly sent down from the peak. It's said he has some background. His temperament is cold too. He rarely speaks with us on normal days. Only focuses on his herb fields. Directly sent down from the peak. No wonder his aura is so different. Someone like this has a mysterious background. Unknown strength. Best to keep at a respectful distance. Steward, you have just arrived. The most important thing is, first familiarize yourself with the types and habits of all spirit herbs in the garden. Never mix them up. This is the Immortal Master from the peak. The bestowed copy of the 100 Herbs Illustrated Handbook. It records the appearance of all existing spirit herbs in the garden. Names, growth characteristics, care points, and methods to prevent common pests and diseases. You must memorize it as soon as possible. Immortal Fate. This is the immortal fate I have dreamed of. This handbook, combined with the black soil in my Jade Pendant space. I will have an endless supply of spirit herbs. The threshold of 5 low-grade spirit stones is as easy as turning over a hand. I can even take them myself, forcibly improve my aptitude. I have to get to work. Huangbo, take me to see the area I'm responsible for. Meet the people, steward. This way, please. Everyone come over. This is the new Chen Ping. Steward Chen from now on. You will be led by Steward Chen. Everyone take care of this western garden herb field. Be alert. Greetings, Steward Chen. No need for formalities. My name is Chen Ping. We will work together from now on. The rules of the garden. Wangbo has surely told you all. I will only say one thing. Take good care of the herbs you are responsible for. If there is a mistake, the peak will blame down on us. No one can bear that. Do what you need to do as usual. Yes, Steward. This is Li Yutian, an important old hand. This is Zhao Shirtu, strong. This is Sun Shaohai, good eyesight. These people are the foundation for me to control the herb garden. Used well, they are helpers. Used poorly, they are trouble, Steward Chen. This patch is red poplar flower. Look at the leaves. Red edges mean it's about to mature. Pay special attention to pests. This patch is hemostatic vine. The vines are very tough. The ropes for the trellis need frequent inspection. This patch is dew condensing grass. The dew on the leaves is its medicinal essence. When watering, never get on the leaves. It must slowly seep from the roots. Steward, this poria paste is potent. The dosage must be precise, dead accurate. If too close to the root or too much, it can scald the root directly. Too little, and it has no effect. This job, compared to breaking stones in a mine, requires 100 times more patience and care. Indeed, immortal things are delicate. Having seen true immortal spirit herbs, these so-called peak products immortalize are nothing but unworthy weeds. Once I have a firm foothold in Hunter Herb's garden and obtain better spirit herb seeds, this land will truly reveal its heaven-defying value. In the following days, Chen Ping's life became extremely regular. During the day, he patrolled the herb field area under his charge, always holding the 100 Herbs illustrated handbook in his hand, reading it whenever he had a free moment. Wangbo, what insect is the most harmful to this red yang flower? Steward Hui, the most troublesome are firefong beetles. Redhead blackback specifically absorbs liquid. The juice must be sprayed with water soaked in tobacco leaves. What about the mimosa? I read in a book that pests are rare. Yeah, they are rare. But last year, there was an outbreak of double moths. White, shiny bugs hide on the underside of leaves, gnawing the veins. Those things hate heat. You have to catch them one by hand. Very troublesome. It's been a month. The supervising immortal master only comes to inspect once a month at the beginning. Like hemostatic vine, dew condensing herb, a common and low-grade spirit medicine. As long as the key parts aren't damaged, no one will notice at all. The time is ripe. This vine is growing well. Look at this color. The medicinal properties should have accumulated enough, right? Steward, this is an old vine. This dark brown, old vine bark is a main ingredient for refining top-grade blood recovery pills. The peak takes it very seriously. But these vines are growing too dense. Poor ventilation. Look here. Doesn't it show signs of mold? Ah, this seems like the precursor to stem rot. We need to deal with it quickly. If it spreads, the higher-ups will blame us. Don't panic. Just cut off the infected part. Go to the tool shed and get some clean plant ash. In a moment, sprinkle on the cut to seal it. The cut must be smooth. Yes, I'll go get it now. Cut here, right? Thank you for the reminder, Steward. Otherwise, this humble one's head would be forfeit. Be more careful in the future. Irregular spacing. As long as it can be irregular, these vines will definitely survive in the black soil. Survive as long as they survive. This plot of land is my endless treasure trove. These few plants are too dense. They're stealing nutrients. Pull out the weakest ones. This soil is compacted. Needs to be loosened for air. Remember, don't damage the main root. whether short vines, seedlings, or residual roots. This black soil can forcibly promote growth. But this speed is still not enough. What if we add real spirit spring water? Watered with spirit spring water. This growth rate is nearly 20 times that of the outside. Strength approaching 3,000 gene. The limit of mindless repetition has been reached. The medicinal power of Azure spirit grass is now completely useless for my current physique. Now. The calm is disturbed. This is a true immortal spirit medicine. One leaf is worth 100 Azure spirit grass plants. That is a true immortal technique. He is not only a steward, but also a known disciple who has access cultivation techniques. It's a fallen remnant leaf from that diseased herb. When I went close to inspect during the day, by chance it fell into the front of my robe. If this leaf can survive, then I'll have a ladder to the immortal island. Every day, returning to the stone hut. Aside from the unshakable practice of the health cultivation technique, he only checks the state of these treasures in the space. The Ninglu herb grows best. The roots of the Xiang flower also grew into a small seedling with 2 slightly red tender leaves. Finally, he turned his gaze to that patch of cold hard herb. The remnant leaf lit up. 3 years is too long. I can't wait. Since they can be propagated by division, Chen Ping then divided the rhizomes of the Ninglu herb and planted out 10 more Ninglu herbs. Using the same method, he also planted out 8 cold hard herbs. After planting all the plants, he fetched the spirit spring water he had saved up before and watered each plant with a little bit. Then he specially fetched the last bit of cold pool water and only watered it on 3 cold hard herbs. In the blink of an eye, Chen Ping had been lying low in the 100 herbs garden for 3 months. Useless. The medicinal power of dew condensing herb, for me now, is no different from plain water. The tempering of the body has reached a dead end. Now a dew condensing herb has lost its effect on me. It's time to exchange for spirit stones. Chen Ping began to inquire about how to exchange spirit herbs for spirit stones. Unfortunately, ordinary long-garb laborers can't access such secrets at all. So Chen Ping thought of Steward by Ji. You've been in the garden for a long time. How much do you know about Steward by Ji? For example, what Steward by likes? He looks cold and distant. Oh, right. He seems to really like sweets. Several times I saw him eating pastries. Cultivators practice anedia, yet he still retains his desire for mundane sweets. This is the breakthrough. Chen Ping began to bring some homemade pastries every day, sharing them with the long-term workers under him who managed the herb fields. The sweet pastries quickly won over these men who worked all day long. Steward by freshly made red bean buns. Try one. No need. You eat them. His guard is very high. It's fine. Taming a hawk requires patience the most. Today I tried steamed cake. It's fairly soft. Steward by, have a taste. Steward by, like the spirit herbs in our garden, apart from submitting to the sect, if there is any surplus, I wonder if there's a way to exchange them for something outside. North of the miscellaneous duty peak, about 50 li north, there's a small valley. Every 1st and 15th of the month, some registered disciples and a few outer disciples exchange supplies there. The rules there are simple, but it's also a mix of good and bad. Be careful. I have things to do. I'm leaving. In the 4th month, at the 100 Herbs Garden, Chen Ping took out 20 dew condensing herbs, preparing to go to Blackstone Valley, 50 li of snowy road. With my current stamina, I can sprint there in half a shurchen, but I must not attract attention. 50 spirit essence, no less. 10 years worth. The medicinal power is almost exhausted. This clarity talisman in exchange for 3 windbell grass. If there's no windbell grass, is dew condensing herb okay? Dew condensing herb is too mild. 2 dew condensing herbs for 1 spirit stone. 2 for 1 spirit stone. B plants, 50 spirit crystals. Want some high-quality dew condensing herb? How many dew condensing herbs? 20, freshly picked, not long ago. Let me see the goods. Premium this quality. Definitely just freshly dug up. The appearance is passable, but the effect is mild. Hey, 13 spirit stones. I'll take them all. Then I'll ask someone else. Hey, wait. Younger brother, you're quite steady. Hee hee, 70 spirit crystals per plant. 14. Spirit stones. The hard currency of the cultivation world. Younger brother, in the future bring good goods to me. Strange guy, but the goods are really good. Chen Ping returned to his own stone hut in the herb garden. He took out the Jade Pendant. He entered the Jade Pendant space. He placed the 14 spirit stones into the Jade Pendant space. Going to the Internal Affairs Hall to test spiritual roots. The 5 spirit stones have finally been saved up. In another day or two, this batch of cold star grass can undergo the 3rd round of division. I wonder if these spirit stones can assist cultivation. After all, they're immortal objects. Mundane methods can hardly activate them. Chen Ping sighed inwardly. He prepared to put the spirit stones away. Unintentionally, his finger touched the warm jade pendant on his chest. A faint white light flashed, so fast it was like an illusion. Chen Ping only felt his palm empty. The spirit stone had disappeared. Chen Ping looked down to search. He couldn't find that spirit stone. At this moment, he noticed a few cold hard herbs planted at the edge of the space. The gap between the cold stargrass and the edge was a little wider. Could it be that spirit stones can expand the space's range? Sube absorbed the spiritual sense. Can expand this space. Stop. Must stop. 5 side collar roots. Don't use a single one. This is the bottom line. Never for the sake of petty gains in front of you. Break the foundation of opening the immortal gate. The jade pendant absorbs spirit stones, expands the space. The space grows more spirit herbs. Spirit herbs are then exchanged for spirit stones. This is a perfect virtuous cycle. A beautiful new world without limits. For months of servitude, hundreds of tedious bead sorting and black market transactions. This stepping stone, I have finally forged it. It's time to test my spiritual root. Chen Ping, what happened at the 100 herb garden? Did something damage the spirit herbs? Reporting to the steward. The 100 herbs garden is fine. The spirit herbs are growing well. If nothing is wrong, why are you here? This disciple wishes to test his spiritual root. Huh, didn't I tell you last time? What do you think this place is? A menial disciple cannot test spiritual roots just by talking. 5 low-grade spirit stones. Without spirit stones, talking until the sky falls is useless. How did this kid get them? Could be he took some crooked path? Forget it. I'll investigate the origin of these spirit stones later. Ush. Follow me. So this is where immortals stay. Haha. Yellow grade, triple spiritual root. Primary wood, floating earth. Fire spiritual root purity, below average. Can directly enter the outer sect. This is a supreme grade spirit gathering pill. Wang Xing, triple spiritual root. Primary wood, floating earth. Fire spiritual root purity, below average. Can directly enter the outer sect. Diaritreo, no spiritual ruot. Sun Xiao. 4 spiritual roots. Metal, wood, water, earth, mixed and weak. Temporary status retained. Qian Duo, metal, wood, water, fire, earth, 5 element waste. Spiritual root, temporary status retained. This is a Dan's spiritual root. Fire attribute, Dan's spiritual root. So pure. So strong. Heaven blesses our sect. Heaven blesses our sect. Good. A Dan fire, spiritual root. Ha ha ha. This child, my Liang Bing. I want him. From now on, he is a true disciple of my Liang Peak. All right. Next. This is 5-element balance. Never have I seen such balanced 5 spiritual roots. 5 spiritual roots are already extremely mixed. Cultivation is difficult. This child's 5-element power is completely equal. Look. Chen Ping, 5-element spiritual root. Metal, wood, water, fire, earth, all present. 5-element power absolutely balanced. Appraisal. This is a waste spiritual root. Has a spiritual root, but is 1 in 10,000. Even more useless than ordinary 5 spiritual roots. A waste product that annihilates each other. All right, test complete. Next. The results are out. You come with me first to receive the basic cultivation method issued by the sect. As for the 100 Herbs Garden, you continue to work. Steward, do not slack off. Yes, this kid understands. So what if it's a waste spiritual root? As long as I stay at the 100 Herbs Garden, relying on the Jade Pendant space and the black soil, I can still, in this devouring cultivation world, forcefully tear open a bloody path. Long Qingyun, basic cultivation method. In a cloth bag are 2 low-grade spirit stones. Your annual salary as a registered disciple. In a porcelain bottle is 1 marrow cleansing pill to help you initially wash away the impurities of your physical body. But you need to break through to Qi refining stage 1 to use it. Otherwise, your body will explode and you will die. This disciple understands. Your supervisory duty at the 100 Herbs Garden is temporarily retained. But being a registered disciple is not a carefree path. Within 1 year, if you cannot step into the first layer of Qi refining, it will be considered hopeless on the immortal path. Discipleship revoked, expelled from the sect. Within 5 years, if you cannot break through to the 3rd layer of Qi refining, likewise expelled. I understand. Someone come. Go investigate that Chen Ping, the former menial of the 100 Herbs Garden. I want to know all his background, what he did in the mortal world, who he has contacted in these 4 months, what he has done. Make it clear. Yes, senior brother. A menial with no background can obtain spirit stones. There must be something suspicious in between. In the cultivation world, the weak are prey to the strong. If it is a fortuitous opportunity, it should be mine. Calm the mind, concentrate the spirit, attract Qi. Sat in meditation all night, except for numb legs. Got nothing. Mortal flesh and blood body. Truly cannot touch heaven and earth's spiritual energy. Steward by. You went to the duty hall yesterday. Tested your spiritual root. You have a spiritual root. Yes. Congratulations on becoming a registered disciple. Thank you, Steward by. I tried to attract Qi into the body all night. No result. I wonder if there was any trick back then. Spiritual energy is formless, cannot be forced. The more anxious you are, the more disturbed your mind. No background, yet can stabilize your heart nature. Attracting Qi into the body. The essence is to discard the crude and keep the refined. What you endure is the will and spirit. Go sit by the water. Listen to the water. Watch the falling leaves. When the heart is still, Qi will naturally find its way into the apertures. Nothing. Still useless. Can't even draw a trace from a spirit stone. Am I truly without affinity for the immortal path? Ripe. This mother plant is finally ripe. Conventional methods are a dead end. This is perhaps my only hope. Failed. No, it's effective. This medicinal power can be guided. Since it's effective, then bet everything on it. Survive. Attract qi into the body. Take revenge. This is qi. Successfully attracted qi into the body. Unless absolutely necessary. Never swallow the whole root. If not for the obsession of revenge, I'm afraid I would have died from the pain. Attracting qi is only the first step. Next is qi refining layer 1. This is spiritual energy. At this speed, to accumulate enough spiritual energy to impact the first spiritual aperture, I'm afraid it will take several years. So this is the 5-element waste spiritual root, lacking in everything. And because of this, they fight each other within the body. The efficiency is despairingly low. The difference between immortal and mortal is like that between humans and ants. Years? I cannot wait years. This is a registered disciple's annual salary. Also my only hope at this moment. Hope it is useful. Ah. Useful. Truly useful. After marrow cleansing, my speed of absorbing spiritual energy has increased multiple times. Indeed, the path of cultivation still relies on pills. The ratio of collision and annihilation seems only reduced by an insignificant, tiny bit. Efficiency only increased by about 30%. 30%. This means the time I need to break through to qi refining layer 1 still requires 2 or 3 years, or even longer. Years. I cannot wait. Since relying on my own waste root aptitude makes cultivation so difficult, I must find a way to obtain a large number of pills. In the black soil, there's still 200 stalks of dew-gathering grass, 199 stalks of cold heart grass. These are all my wealth. When the time is ripe, I can trade these 2 spirit herbs for a large number of pills, using them for my own cultivation. Or perhaps, is there a possibility that I myself could become an alchemist, refining pills on my own? That would be the better choice. These spirit herbs need watering 3 times a day without interruption. My cultivation speed is far too slow. Without pills to support me, the sect's requirement to break through to qi refining stage 1 in 1 year is as hard as reaching the sky for me. I must find another path. My spirit stones are exhausted. The road to cultivation is cut off here. The 1-year deadline is like a cold guillotine hanging over my head, ready to fall at any moment. Happy birthday. This is for you. Mimosa, 2 spirit stones per stalk. No bargaining. Pigweed, 80 spirit beads. Hurry if you want it. Top grade star-containing grass, 2 spirit stones, 20 spirit crystals per stalk. Top grade dew-gathering grass, 1 spirit stone per stalk. What? Star-containing grass costs 20 spirit crystals more than old leaves? And dew-gathering grass is way more expensive. Kid, are you crazy for money? But the quality is indeed better than what Oldley has on his stall. Fellow cultivator, star-containing grass, 2 spirit stones, 20 crystals. I'll take 5 stalks of dew-gathering grass. Also give me 5 stalks of star-containing grass. Set aside 3 stalks of dew-gathering grass for me. I'll take the rest. 64 spirit stones, enough. with his first pot of gold. It's time to truly invest in myself. Shopkeeper, how much for the marrow cleansing pill? Fellow cultivator, you have good taste. Our returning spring haul just got a fresh batch of top-grade marrow cleansing pills. Only 4 spirit stones each. 4 spirit stones each? Too expensive. Over at 100 Her Pavilion, there are only 3 spirit stones and 50 spirit crystals. And you're asking for 4 right away? Looks like you're trying to take advantage of customers. Fellow cultivator, you jest. How can 100 Her Pavilion's goods compare to ours? These were made by an inner-sect alchemist of Azure Mystic Sect. 3 spirit stones and 20 spirit crystals. I'll take 10. Paying now. No. I'll go to 100 Her Pavilion right now. Forget it. Consider it making a friend. 3 spirit stones, 20 crystals, 10 pills. 32 spirit stones, sold at a loss. How much is this? 10 spirit stones, no haggling. 5, 8, at least it comes with a pill recipe. 60 forms? Take it. 20 spirit stones. This cauldron is too old, and the ear is chipped. 15 spirit stones. I'll take it off your hands. 18 spirit stones, not a single one less. This is a proper alchemy cauldron. At the old house at the end of the alley, a new brass cauldron on the stall is only a bit over 20. I might as well buy a new one. Fine, 15 it is. I'm taking a loss. Take it away. This kid sure spends generously. Old woo. There's no old woo in this market. Two safe round trips to the market. Some due to my careful steps, but mostly luck. Luck is intangible and always runs out. When that time comes, dying without a burial place is no empty threat. These are the life-saving trump cards I traded for with my last spirit stones. But they're ultimately consumables. They can't fundamentally solve my predicament. The biggest gain from this trip is not the valuable pills or cauldrons, but this unremarkable remnant scroll. Nourishing spirit pill, the name is plain. To others, it's chicken ribs. But for me, the key ingredient is dew-gathering grass. In my mysterious space, hundreds of stalks have already matured, and they keep growing. As for the other 2 auxiliary herbs, in the 100 Her garden, they are like weeds. The effect of a single nourishing spirit pill is limited. No matter, as long as the materials are nearly infinite, I can refine pills, refine a large number of nourishing spirit pills, and eat them one after another. If 10 aren't enough, then 100. This is the path most suited for someone like me, destitute, with poor aptitude, a 5-element waste root, rogue cultivators. Cultivation road. End. Once they're all fully mature, I can refine nourishing spirit pills. Wangbo, Steward Chun, you call for me? Wangbo, you've been in the garden a long time, and you're experienced. I've hit a bottleneck in my cultivation recently, and I need more time to train. The daily patrol, records in the garden, and assigning tasks to the workers, these matters, I'd like to temporarily entrust to you. Steward, how can I take this on? I dare not. I don't know anything about these. Wangbo, no need to refuse. You know the garden better than anyone. If anything truly uncertain comes up, like a sudden increase in reported losses, or a serious disease outbreak. Then tell me. I'll come out to inspect once a week. Wangbo, you're getting on in years. This might be useful. Also, starting this month, your monthly salary, 0 gold. I'll add an extra piece each month. Pay by me. Steward, I will do my utmost. I won't let you down. Rest assured about the garden work. I guarantee I'll watch over it well. I trust you. Wangbo, starting tomorrow, patrols. Keep the logbook and a worker schedule with you. Remember, don't act on your own from major matters. Report to me promptly. Pills cannot be used too frequently. Otherwise, the medicinal residue accumulates, blocking the meridians, and could even be fatal. In over half a month, I've only dared to take 3 pills. The effect is far less than I imagined. The 5-element waste root aptitude is like a huge funnel. No matter how pure the medicinal power, less than 1/10 can be retained in the end. The road of cultivation is long and arduous. Matured, not just matured, but their medicinal effect is many times stronger than any ordinary herb outside. The higher the age of the spirit herb, the higher the success rate of alchemy, and the greater the chance of producing high-quality pills. All 10 marrow cleansing pills have been used up. Bearing the 5-element waste. Root, relying on bitter cultivation is a dead end. Alchemy, using this black soil, refining endless pills. That is my only chance to break the deadlock. Alchemy materials are ready. I've studied the alchemy manual countless times. It's time to give it a try. This furnace is indeed usable. First step, ignite the fire. Without the earth fire that immortals speak of, I have to use the most primitive method, charcoal fire. No good. Going on like this, I won't even complete the first step. This method, though crude and inefficient, is at least feasible. Next, the most crucial and most ambiguous step, merging the medicinal power, condensing the pill. The fire. Too much. First alchemy attempt failed. But dew-gathering grass has a clear, light medicinal nature. It melts first, leaving the red body. The medicinal power is heavy, difficult to merge. Golden flower cannot withstand high heat. Black smoke of failure may still rise. But so what? Born stubborn. This is the most precious treasure of my life. A full 90 days. Like a prisoner nailed before the furnace. The 100th furnace, the 100th failure. Why did Chen Ping take so long to open the door, hiding treasures inside? Nothing much. I was just meditating. A bit lost in thought. Here, take it. This is the 10 grand tonic soup I brewed. You look terribly pale lately. If you keep burning yourself out like this, even an iron body won't hold up. Make sure you rest more. Don't always bottle things up alone. I made her dessert to exchange for information. But he brought this jar of soup, just because he saw I looked unwell. The critical moment has arrived. Merge the medicinal power. Condense into a pill. You. It's real, not waste charcoal, not dregs. A truly formed pill. Out of 10 batches, 8 were ruined. 2 furnaces succeeded. Yielded 10 pills. These insignificant 10 pills are the foundation for me, Chen Ping, to trample this wasted root dead end. Uh, uh. Pure medicinal power. The speed of spiritual energy growth is more than 10 times faster than mere meditation. Crimson spot pill toxins have started settling deep in the meridians. No good solution. Only wait until breakthrough and forcibly flush them out. 9 nourishing spirit pills fully refined into the dantian. The spiritual energy mass has condensed to the size of a toothpick. The gate of Qi refining layer 1 is right before me. Mingmen acupoint, break for me. The barrier is too solid. The rebound force nearly shattered my meridians. Then I'll use a different method, a new circulation technique. Sour, soak it through. Break for me. The dew meridian is pierced. The Qi Sea expands. Even the accumulated pill toxins are completely washed clean by this breakthrough torrent. In half a year, from a waste root before the spirit testing steel, to now at Qi refining layer 1, I, Chen Ping, have finally gained a foothold in this immortal cultivation world. Spent 3 days, finally stabilizing cultivation at Qi refining layer 1. Won't regress now. Such a strong, dizzying sensation. This is the legendary divine sense of a cultivator. Only a dozen breaths, and nearly half the spiritual energy is consumed. Pure physical strength of nearly 4,000 gene. Enough to split steel and shatter stone. But still can't destroy this ordinary iron. This is the power of a cultivator. Destructive force under the boost of spiritual energy. If used against a body of flesh and blood, the consequences would be unimaginable. Steward Chen, looking for Steward by? He left a few days ago. I heard he used connections to enter the outer white sect directly. What a stroke of luck. I see. Thank you. Didn't even get a chance to thank him in person. On the immortal path, partings are unpredictable. Bai Ji, may your journey be open and honest. The legendary, earth-shaking magical treasures can be drawn into a cultivator's dantian. This Jade Pendant is so miraculous. Could also be borrowed. It became the greatest secret. No need to worry about being discovered anymore. Divine sense assistance. The subtle changes in heat. The repulsion and attraction of medicinal catalysts. All within control. Nearly a year now. After this new year, the sect steward will come to inspect cultivation. Qi refining layer 1 is the baseline. Fail to reach it, pack up and leave. The medicinal power is almost imperceptible, only equivalent to a few days of bitter training. Drug resistance. My body has become completely numb to nourishing spirit pills. With my current pill-forming success rate, I'm more than qualified to be an alchemy apprentice in the outer sect. No, a 5-element waste route. Reaching the peak of Qi refining layer 2 in 1 year. Those high-grade alchemists, once they probe the secret on me, I'm dead for sure. I must go to the market to exchange for a new pill recipe and buy a cultivation concealing artifact. Spiritual energy protects the body. Wind and snow cannot invade. Immortal arts are indeed beyond mortal reach. Decent quality. 3 spirit stones and 10 spirit crystals. Take it or leave it, no bargaining. Give me 5 pills. I want 3. Leave 2 for me. With this batch of spirit stones, I'll have enough capital for a complete transformation. Alright. A bit discolored doesn't matter. Once planted in the Jade Pendant space, they can regain vitality. Good steel must be used on the blade. 10 fireball talismans, 2 earth escape talismans, 1 greenwood shield, 1 mystic iron sword. This spirit stone sells for a piece of information. The exact location of the sect's secret trading area. 160 spirit stones spent. Why got an exchange? Are the fangs for me, Chen Ping, to survive in this immortal cultivation world? Ever since reaching Qi refining layer 1, this Jade Pendant is practically a natural tool for killing traps. With a thought, I can take it out and use it at will. Plus this mask that can conceal cultivation. I should be able to defend myself. 3 of them, 1 at Qi refining layer 3, 2 at Qi refining layer 2. Their spiritual energy is utterly impure, worse than even the lowest outer disciple of Qingyun Sect. Hey, you with the mask, stop right there. Strange kid, you don't even have a storage pouch. Where did you hide all those good things you bought at the market? Be smart and hand over everything valuable you've got. Save us the trouble and yourself some pain. Don't try any tricks. Your grandpas here have been watching you the whole way. Gee, gentlemen, have mercy. A lowly one like me only has this little bit of belongings. I bought them on errand for a young master up above. If I hand them over, I can't explain it to him. Last chance. Hand over the goods, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, don't blame me. I'll hand them over, all of them. Oof, smart move. Hurry up. Where is he? Surprised? I'm actually craving this feeling of controlling everything. Avenge the boss. 2. A Qi refining layer 2. Since I've already been noticed, then none shall be left alive. Uh, ha 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 ha. Now is not the time to ponder heart demons. I must immediately clean up the traces. Worthless wretches, these few lives. Didn't even earn back the cost of one of my fireball talismans. A storage pouch, such a rare item. How did these low-level lackeys get their hands on it? An unexpected bonus. This mask not only conceals cultivation, but also has 3 variations of appearance. I really struck treasure this time. Let's see which one works best. Ah, extremely high risk, but the gains are all junk. Those attackers were dirt poor. Blood Spirit Array Plate. The spiritual energy concentration has increased by a full 50%. A timely aid. With this, my cultivation speed will skyrocket. "50 batches of medicinal herbs. 83 pills formed. These 5 days of risking my life were worth it." The wood flower and cold star grass have become a cold star tree. No record of this in any classic. As long as it doesn't die, it can continuously supply 10-year-aged medicinal liquid. This reserve space actually caused the spiritual herbs to mutate, completely breaking the cycle of life and death. Junior brother Chen Ping, are you there? Outer Sect Steward Hall, routine inspection. Disciple Chen Ping. Greetings, Steward. Entered the sect nearly a year ago. Release your aura. Let's see, green ghost. Mask, I'm counting on you. Suppress it. Suppress it tightly. Qi refining stage 1. Aura is unstable. Able to draw Qi into the body within a year. Consider you barely passing. Do not slack off. Thank you for the instruction, Steward. Disciple will train desperately. Huh. Originally from Little Stone Village. Mortal farming family. A nobody with no background, a muddy-legged peasant. Sigh. When he first arrived, he was sickly. Went to the mine. That kind of place where losing a person or two is normal. Not only did he not die there, but his strength skyrocketed. Struck great luck and was transferred to 100 Herb Garden. Now he actually broke through to Qi refining stage 1. 5-element waste root. 1 year to Qi refining stage 1. Absolutely a tremendous immortal fortune. A treasure that could transform a mortal's bones and spirit. An innocent man, but possessing jade is a crime. A small handyman with no background. He deserves a perfectly reasonable accident. Make him disappear completely. Although the green ghost mask can conceal my aura, given my talent, Qi refining stage 1 might still be suspected by others. For now, Only by raising my own strength can I have the power to protect myself. I need large amounts of stream water pills and spirit gathering pills to assist my upcoming breakthrough to Qi refining stage 3. Although refining these two pills is 100 times harder than the nourishing spirit pill. With unlimited medicinal herbs and the purification of spiritual energy from the spirit gathering plate, I believe I can definitely do it. Done. Gave half my life for it. Finally succeeded. Outside, Steward's conduct inspections. In the shadows, vicious dogs like Li Yingyong lurk. One step back means death without a burial place. All my trump cards are here now. If I don't break through to Qi refining stage 3 tonight, I swear I won't give up. Such overbearing medicinal power, like a powerful millstone, frantically compressing spiritual power. My lumbar strength is insufficient. Gather courage in one breath. Again. Give me. Three blood channels connect to the Qi Sea, doubling the Qi refining. Stage 3 achieved. A radius of 60 zhang. Every fine detail appears clearly. The range and precision of divine sense have undergone a qualitative leap. Divine sense is slightly fatigued, but spiritual power is far from depleted. Such endurance. At Qi refining stage 2, I wouldn't have dared to imagine. Such fast condensation speed. Such power. This originally useless spell finally has the qualification to kill enemies head-on. At this moment, I truly understand why mortals so desperately desire to step onto the immortal path. This feeling of controlling one's own destiny truly makes one sink. Fragile Qi refining stage 3. In the cultivation world, still at the bottom. Continuing to lie low and survive is the only truth. Two years have passed. Now I'm already at Qi refining stage 6. The cold heart grass and spirit gathering grass in the space have actually grown into trees. Their medicinal effects are dozens of times greater than the outside. Unfortunately, I've reached a bottleneck. The help from marrow, cleansing pills, and spirit gathering pills is negligible. There are still over 50 spirit gathering pills in the storage pouch. I need to go to the hidden market to find higher grade pill recipes. Registered Disciple Chen Ping. Yes, Disciple. Stone Chamber, Tangling you. Assemble at the Sect Gate Square at Shun Hour 3 days later. Follow the team to Spirit Herb Valley to carry out a gathering mission. No didas. Spirit Herb Valley. That has always been a secret realm guarded by elite inner or outer disciples. When does it become my turn, a mere handyman? May I ask, senior brother, why me? My duty only involves tending the Hunter Herb's garden. Someone noticed you work diligently, attentive and reliable. This is a temporary mobilization by the sect to fill the sect's deficit. What? Do you have objections? Who is this someone? Want to take the chance to eliminate me and seize my treasure? Or want to take my immortal fortune? Disciple wouldn't dare. Disciple obeys. Humph. Want to eliminate me and take my treasure. Want to snatch my immortal fortune. Then we'll see who sends who to the grave first. This place should be, as I learned from my inquiries last time, the mysterious black market within the sect. The Thousand Ghost mask can change appearance and conceal cultivation level. No need to worry about being exposed. Arriving at Ghost Market, Chen Ping first exchanged the remaining 50 spirit gathering pills for 500 low-grade spirit stones. Then he went to the talisman zone and bought 20 explosive fireball talismans, 10 first-grade high-grade adamantine talismans. After purchasing the talismans, he then turned into a shop specializing in artifacts. The Thousand Cuts Pavilion depreciated his iron sword and exchanged it for a first-grade mid-grade clear wind sword. With his sharp weapon, displaying the strength of Qi Refining Stage 6. Should not be a problem. Finally, he stopped at a stall specializing in miscellaneous techniques and jade slips. Puppet decoy. One more trump card means one more chance to survive. 30 spirit stones. Not bad, huh? The secret realm opens for 7 days. Gather spirit herbs worth 50 contribution points to leave the valley. Additional spirit herbs gathered can earn sect rewards. Remember, all spirit herbs in the valley have special odors. Do not hide them privately. If discovered, bear the consequences. Line up, prepare to enter the array. Handyman Steward phone. It's him indeed. Even this team leader has ulterior motives. Fatty Wong has no cultivation level, yet he managed to sneak in. In that case, all the fish are in the net. Haha. Everyone, stay close later. This valley is not peaceful. There are many poisonous insects and demonic beasts. If you get separated and die, no one will care. This thing called immortal fortune, the fewer people know, the better. It seems they sneaked away to wait for the right moment. All right. Let's split up in this area. 2 people per group, each gather on their own. Remember, you must return here to meet before sunset. Otherwise, bear the consequences. You. Follow me. Kid, hand over the treasure on you. That Li Yingyong wouldn't easily recommend someone. He's not that kind-hearted. You must have something that caught his eye. If you know what's good for you, I can give you a decent death. Let you sleep forever in this Spirit Herb Valley. Consider it staying in a feng shui treasure land. Oh, you're so sure you can swallow me? Arrogant, since you refused to drink a toast. Rise. Sect special items. Easily leave tracking marks. Dealing with a fellow disciple here. Still better to be cautious. Li Yingyong, this debt must be settled. The other side has 3 people. 1 at Qi Refining Stage 4, 2 at Qi Refining Stage 3. If they stick together and fight head-on, even if I can win, the commotion will definitely cause trouble. I must separate them, defeat them one by one, or lure them into a trap. Catch them all at once. This is the place. Li Yingyong's marked place. These clues are enough to guide them to find me. Found it, found it. Right there, there. Haha, junior brother Chun, you really made us search hard. How did you lose track of senior brother Sun? Or did senior brother Sun not want you around anymore? The trap was set so obviously, you idiot. Yet you still took 2 days to find your way here. So it's Steward. How did you find this place? Find junior brother Chun? You left quite a few marks behind. Panicked and ran without thinking, didn't you? That Sun Qian is also an idiot. Actually letting you escape. Chen Ping, let's not play games. Hand over what you have on you. If you cooperate obediently, this Steward might show some mercy and spare your miserable life. Let you fend for yourself in this Spirit Her Valley. How about it? A good deal, isn't it, boy? Don't refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. My patience has limits. Out here in these barren wilds, I can just throw you into any deep pit. No one would ever know. Be smart and obediently hand over the goods. Spare my miserable life. Li Yuyong. You think you can? Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. No, impossible. This is impossible. Fake. It must be fake. How old are you? How could a 5-element waste root reach Qi refining stage 6? What kind of illusion artifact are you using? Trying to scare me? Dream on. Don't be fooled by him. Let's take him together. The treasures on him are enough for us to enjoy forever. Once we obtain this immortal opportunity, our path of cultivation will be smooth sailing. Ha! Uh, uh. Ha! Uh. SP spare me. Grandfather Chun, I was wrong. I was blinded by greed. I'm not human. The bloodline. I don't want the bloodline anymore. It's all yours. Spare my life. I swear. I, Li Ying, will never appear before you again for the rest of my life. I'm willing to be your horse or your ox. Where's Fatty Wong? I'll talk. I'll talk. Just spare my life. Fatty Wong. Fatty Wong. He came in too. He's to the west. About 30 li from here. There's a valley shaped like a gourd mouth. At the bottom of the valley, there's a hidden stone cave. He's hiding in that cave, waiting for us to finish you off, so he can get his share of the spoils. It was all him. He instigated everything. He told me you had an immortal encounter. Grandfather Chun, go find him. Spare me. I'm just a dog. Just let me go like a fart. Gourdmouth Valley, hidden stone cave. Yes, yes, yes. That's the place. Senior brother Chun, please see clearly. 21. He he he. Hey, Li Yingyong should have succeeded by now, right? Humph. Chen Ping, oh, Chen Ping. You insolent little bastard. Thinking that clinging to an immortal fate would make you superior. Ha! I just used a little scheme, borrowed Li Yingyong's blade, and I can get rid of you for good. That'll teach you to dare oppose me back in the Chor Peak. That'll teach you not to know your place. Once Li Yingyong comes back with that kid's immortal fate, I'll get a piece of the pie. I'm sure to be reborn and shed my mortal shell. Once I become an immortal too, I'll take all those who look down on me and trample them under my feet. Why isn't he here yet? Could that idiot Lin Yong have messed up? That shouldn't be. Dealing with a Qi refining stage 1 brat. How could he possibly fail? CH Chen Ping, H how are you? Spare me, Immortal Chun, Grandfather Chun, spare me. I was foolish. I'm worse than a pig or a dog. I shouldn't have listened to that traitor Li Yingyong's instigation. I shouldn't have harbored evil intentions against you. I beg you, remember back on Shore Peak. I was at least. Spare this worthless life of mine. I'll give you everything I have. All my spirit stones are yours. I'll be your horse or your ox. I beg you, spare me. Fatty Wong. From a moment you gave me that item, your life was no longer your own. Ah, Chen Ping. You little bastard. You'll die a miserable death. Dare to touch me, and the sect will not let you go. Even as a ghost, I won't let you off. Kill. Why did I not get a spiritual root? You lowlifes get to cultivate. But heaven is blind and unjust. Little bastard, I'll crush your carriage. Green Jade Vine, 3 points. Earth Root Gold, 4 points. In less than 2 days, the value of herbs in the storage pouch has already exceeded 50 points. There must be true medicine deeper inside, but it is also accompanied by an unknown deadly situation. Gambling my life for a few herbs? Utterly stupid. Saving spirit stones to cultivate my own garden at the 100 Herbs Garden. That is the safest path to survival. Ha ha ha. Chen Ping, 55 points. 5 points over the quota. Task completion bonus, 5 points. Excess bonus, 1 point. Total, 6 points. Barely completed the task. Can actually be exchanged for a reward equivalent to 7 spirit stones. The sect appears merciful. But this behemoth has no time to care for those at the bottom. In this so-called soil of mercy, only the greediest maggots will be nurtured. These low-grade common goods are a windfall for early Qi refining. For me, at Qi refining stage 6, they can only be exchanged for snacks. I urgently need a powerful pill recipe to aid mid to late Qi refining. Going to the black market is extremely risky. Or I could apply to join the Outer Sect. Become an Outer Sect disciple. Then I can legitimately enter the Sutra Depository and Alchemy Hall. Absolutely not feasible. 5-element waste. Root rising from Qi refining stage 1 to stage 3 in 3 years is already shocking enough. If I expose my true cultivation of Qi refining stage 6, it'll be no different from raising a torch in the dead of night. The immortal chance exposed. What awaits me will be a deadly situation 1,000 times more horrific than the maggots at the bottom. An extremely gruesome death. A tall tree catches the wind. A strong man attracts misfortune. This cultivation of Qi refining stage 6 is an extremely fatal flaw. I absolutely must not leak it. Go to the black market and try my luck. Before that, I must first return to the mortal mining area. Take my parents out and settle them safely to eliminate future troubles forever. The gathering spirit pill for the meridians of Qi refining stage 6 is like a trickle of a stream, trying to fill a dried-up lake. Completely ineffective now. I can only rely on persistent, dripping waterware stone bitter cultivation. Qi refining stage 7. Naturally achieved when conditions are ripe. Late Qi refining now. No news of high-level pill recipes at the black market. It's time to set out for the mining area to pick up my parents. Father, mother, I'll bring them out. I must bring them out. I absolutely cannot let them continue suffering in those dark, sunless mine tunnels. As for subsequent cultivation resources, the cart will find its way around the hill when it gets there. The mortal world is already riddled with holes. All I can do is first protect my own bloodline. Stay one night. Just make do with simple arrangements. He he he. Shaft number 3 collapsed again. Buried 7 or 8 people. Old Lou's boy was in there too. I heard that people who go down the southern vein can't last more than 3 days. The higher-ups are pressing for the goods. Who cares if they live or die? That old Chin couple. Is he still at the waste pit? What a sin. Shoo, keep your voice down. If the overseer hears you, you'll end up in the waste pit too. This man must be in charge of discipline and maintaining order at the bottom. Overseer. Minor headman. Find him. Fastest way. Oomph. Step aside. Don't block the way. This is no place for pampered young masters to go sightseeing. Get lost. You there, steward? I'd like to ask you something. Ah, sir. Whatever you need, just ask. I'll tell you everything I know. I'm looking for someone. Chen and his wife. Lin. I heard they're at the waste pit. Is that true? Are they really at the waste pit? Sir, why are you asking about the waste pit? That place is extremely unlucky. No place for a human being. Chen is my father. Spare me the nonsense. I'll tell you what to say, and you say it. Sir, my hand hurts. I'll speak. To be honest with you, sir, I do vaguely remember. Last winter, he seemed to have made a mistake. He talked back to a patrolling immortal master and was sentenced to the waste pit. That place is extremely dangerous. 9 deaths, 1 chance to live. As for his wife, I think she went with him. Can't recall clearly. The waste pit is under the charge of 8-faced bear. He's a black-hearted, merciless living King Yama. Sir, your parents. Listen to my advice. Anyone who goes there never comes back. Your parents are probably long gone. Father and mother were sent to the waste pit for talking back to an immortal master. They were punished and sent there. This world, it truly hasn't disappointed my worst expectations. 8-faced bear. I'll remember that name. A thorough reckoning. For this entire minefield is about to begin. The waste pit, go west. Walk to the end. You'll see a pile of extremely rotten wooden frames. Next to it, a crumbling shack. Go deeper. The darkest, deepest pit entrance. That's it. All that belongs to that vicious scum. He's got a huge scar on his face, like an ugly centipede. Lives in that shack. He's black-hearted and ruthless. He's in charge of the waste pit slag. Anyone who goes and ceases to be human, completely. For several days, he saw not the faintest trace of his parents. He couldn't wait any longer. No matter what. Alive, he must see them. Dead, he must see their bodies. Alive, I see them. Dead, I see their corpses. Martial arts? That man is tall and burly. This is undoubtedly 8-faced bear. And as he moves, he realizes 8-faced bear is also a cultivator. And at the 6th layer of chi refinement. Who's there? Get out. May I ask which sect you belong to, fellow cultivator? Coming to my territory. Do you have business? I'm looking for someone. Chen and Lin. Ha ha ha. Looking for someone? Coming all the way to this deadly waste pit? Boy, did you get your head jammed in a door? Get lost. While I'm still in a good mood, scram. Don't think because you're a cultivator I won't touch you. Still spouting nonsense here. I'll cripple you and throw you down the pit to feed the bugs. Where are they? Looking for a beating. Ah. Where are they? D down, the very bottom. East branch tunnel, the very end. Fellow cultivator, we have no enmity. No need for this. I am willing. I will trade an immortal opportunity for my life. It is extremely, truly an immortal chance that can allow a mortal to defy heaven and change fate. Let a mortal overturn destiny and set foot on the immortal path. Father and mother have no spiritual roots. If such an opportunity truly exists, I will spare your wretched life for now. Swallow the pill in my hand. Rest assured, fellow cultivator, I absolutely will not run away. This pill is called the 7-day soul scatter pill. In 7 days, if you do not take the antidote I give you, your soul will scatter. You'll be finished. Understand? I hope you, sir, can extremely promote me, your humble servant. I will extremely never be disloyal. Every word is true. If you extremely do not believe me, You may go into the mine and see for yourself. If you dare deceive me, you know the consequences. The very bottom. East Branch Tunnel. The very end. Father, mother. Mother. Is that Ping? Ping, my Ping. It's me, father, mother. It's Pinger. Your son has returned. He's back. Good, good, good. Worth it. Worth it all. Letting you leave back then. It was the right choice. The right choice. You've grown taller and stronger too. Mother knew it. My son would amount to something. To come back alive, and healthy and accomplished. Without that Jade Pendant. The three of us would have long since turned to bone. Under this endless oppression. Father, mother, wait for me. Your son will go right now. And make 8-faced bear pay. Pinga, you can't touch him. He is the one who spared your parents' lives. A year ago, your father wanted to get some cloth to make your mother a new dress. The winter was too cold. So he had a few pieces of ore from the slag. Trying to trade for some money. The overseer caught him. The immortal master, surnamed Ma, didn't say a word. He was about to execute us on the spot. According to the mine's rules. Stealing or means death. It was Steward Bear. 8-faced bear, he was there at the time. He spoke a few words for us. He said, killing 2 useless people would dirty the immortal master's hands. Better to toss them into the waste pit to fend for themselves. At least they can still squeeze out some labor. Then they send us here. No more beatings or scoldings. They give us a bowl of thick porridge every day. The workload is half of what is outside. No, if not for him, your mother and I would have been killed by that immortal master with a single palm strike. Our bones would have turned to dust. He counts as half a benefactor to us. Half a benefactor. How could they know? The spiritual metal dust that fills the depths of this waste pit. To mortals. Is a lethal miasma that erodes the bones. Those dark blue veins under the skin. They are a fatal hidden disease. 8-faced bear wasn't showing kindness. He clearly saw that they could still squeeze out the last bit of value from this waste mine, keeping them alive, like penned-up laborers, exchanging a bowl of thin porridge for them burning away silently like candles. In this miasma, the cruelty of the truth would only completely crush their will. 8-faced bear, I'll settle that account later. Father, mother, your son understands now. Your bodies are too weak. Don't think about anything else for now. So, here's some pills. They'll help expel the sickness from your bodies. Come, take them first. Ah, too slow. The miasma has seeped into the marrow. One marrow cleansing pill alone won't be enough to remove it. The medicine's power needs time to slowly dissolve. Father, mother, rest for now. Your son will take you out of here. Sir, you're out. Ah, too slow. My lord, this is the contract your parents signed back then. I have been keeping it safe for them all along. Now it returns to its rightful owner. After settling my parents, go and see your heaven-defying opportunity. My lord, please rest. There's a bit of coarse food and water to help your parents settle. Father, mother, you have suffered, but at least you're still here. In the future, I will ensure you enjoy a peaceful old age. 100-fold compensation. Bal Yinxiong, you said you would trade a celestial opportunity for your life. Yes, yes. I wouldn't dare deceive you. My lord, it's absolutely true. It's the spirit gold mine deep in the abandoned pit. No, that spirit gold mine. I relied on it to barely cultivate to Qi refining 6th layer. But that thing doesn't count as a celestial opportunity. Then where is this so-called heaven-defying, fate-changing opportunity? On On that cliff face, halfway up, there's a small stone platform. The thing is there. I'll take you there now, my lord. Lead the way. Ah, in spirit vine, my lord is indeed knowledgeable. This is it. I. Back then, I was just a laborer barely surviving in the mines. I stumbled upon it by chance. I swallowed it. After swallowing it, a stream of cold chi appeared inside me. I could draw chi into my body. That's how I entered the world of immortals. Not only did I become an outer sect disciple, I also cultivated to chi refining 6th layer. My ranking among peers was extremely high, utterly foolish. The Yin spirit vine is also known as the deadly poison vine. The false spiritual root it forcibly constructs can at most support cultivation to chi refining 3rd layer, then it's a dead end. What's more terrifying, it does so by an extremely mad, burning the consumer's life essence and lifespan as the price. It seems like stepping onto the immortal path, but in truth, it's trading your life for a sliver of power. In the end, you will only dissipate in extreme agony. Moreover, if a mortal eats the vine part, their body will only collapse. That he survived is just luck. He swallowed the root. This is what you call defying fate. My lord, spare me. I was just a desperate laborer back then. To survive, to have a bit of strength, so I wouldn't be easily knocked away. To me, it was the greatest celestial opportunity. My lord, look, carefully examine its root. I always felt it was a bit different. This is definitely not something an ordinary spirit vine should have. This ancient aura of flowing 5 elements, a variant that has absorbed the essence of the 5 elements and transformed. This is no longer a false spiritual root vine. It's a 5-element Yin spirit vine. If it had grown silently in the world for 10,000 years, it could even become a longevity elixir and immortality drug, and set foot on the great path to immortality. Pity the most essential main root was devoured by 8-faced bear. Its origin was stolen. Its vitality root has been severed. This dark purple decay is not a disguise. It's that its life force is about to be completely exhausted. The lamp oil is spent. The wick is about to burn out. Without a heaven-defying insight to reshape its origin, it can last at most another year or two. This 5-colored radiance will surely be extinguished. Turn to dust. Heavens will work in mysterious ways. I need to find hope on the immortal path for my parents. And I happen to have that black soil that can turn decay into miracle. This is its thin thread of life. Big-faced bear. Emma Lord, I'm here. You said you'd trade a celestial opportunity for your life. I'm taking this vine. Your life can be spared. But what about your future? I'll give you 2 choices. First choice. Follow me back to Qingyun Sect. Your task is to protect my parents' safety. Ensure they're not disturbed in any way within the sect. In return, I will provide the pills you need for cultivation. Your cultivation at Qi refining 6th layer should be sufficient for this task. Second choice. You stay here at the Black Mountain Mine. With your familiarity here, it's not hard to get some spirit gold, or you cultivate on your own. I won't interfere. You can use these spirit gold ores to trade for cultivation resources. But each year, you must hand over the spirit gold or you obtain. After converting its value, 50%. Then you can stay in the mine. Sounds free, but a 50% tribute is like being a long-term laborer. In the desolate mountains, fumbling on your own, when will that ever happen? More likely to break through? Go into Qingyun Sect to serve mortals. Although humiliating, but this young master is Qi refining late stage before 20. He's definitely no ordinary outer sect disciple. You must have a great opportunity on him. Even a few pills from the cracks of his fingers are 100 times better than slaving away in a mine. My lord, I choose the first path. I am willing to follow by your side, my lord, through fire and water. I will do my utmost to protect the 2 elders. Understood. Remember your words. If there is any mistake, you know the consequences. Rise. Yes. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. Qi refining 9th layer, puppet technique, beginning to grasp the basics. The poison in my parents' bodies is mostly expelled. The Yin spirit vine has survived through division in the black soil. It's time for them to step onto this path as well. My lord, your orders. Take this. This is your year's supply of pills. Cultivate well. Protect my parents. Protect them with care. There's more below. If you are absent-minded, be careful. Huh? Thank you, my lord. Thank you for your generous gift. My lord, rest assured, your subordinate will do his utmost, even if it means smearing my liver and brains on the ground. This item can suppress the toxins in your body for half a year. When the time comes, remember to come to me for the antidote. Yes, your subordinate understands. Ping, what is this? Father, mother, this is called 5-element Yin Spirit Vine. Swallowing it gives you a chance to develop a spiritual root. Draw the spiritual energy of heaven and earth into your body. The primal energy you've lost can be restored on its own. Your lifespan can also be greatly extended. Uh, uh? Ping, yeah. This thing is too precious. Your father and mother have lived most of their lives. The yellow earth is already up to our necks. Wouldn't eating this be a waste of a heavenly treasure? You keep it. You'll need it. That's right, Ping. You use this treasure yourself. In the future, to marry a wife. Have children, you'll need it. For us two old coffin planks, it's not worth it. This vine is for you. If you can also cultivate, be healthy and strong. From now on, your son can walk the immortal path with peace of mind. No, when you were little, our family was poor. We couldn't give you good things. Now you have a celestial opportunity. How can we let you be burdened by us again? Take it back. Don't bring this up again, or I'll get angry with you. Father, mother, listen to me. I have planted a large patch of this 5-element Yin Spirit Vine. At least 30 or 40 plants. These two are just the best looking ones among them. I kept them specially for you. I still have plenty there. 30 or 40. Ping, yeah. Don't make things up just to get us to take the medicine. Absolutely true. This thing grows incredibly fast once planted. These two are just the ones that grew the best. If you don't believe me, once you're better, I'll show you the stock. Hey. Hey. If there really was that much, then fine. The vine has taken shape. Its form is thicker than the tail's spiritual root inside Yuanling today. Clear. Ah, ah, it's done. A pseudo-spiritual root born from 40 years of medicinal potency. A solid foundation. Father, mother, now you too can set foot on the immortal path. 1 month has passed. Father and mother's Yin Spirit Vine, tail, spiritual root, has finally stabilized. With the aid of pills, they have stepped into Qi refining stage 1. Next, I should also prepare to break through to foundation establishment. I haven't slackened off either. Making preparations. Half a year later, enter the outer sect. It's time to shine and contribute to the sect. May I ask, senior brother, don't we need to pass the outer sect grand competition? Only the top registered disciples selected can join the sect? How is it that the sect found this procedure too cumbersome? It restricted the disciples' development. They abolished that step. Starting 3 years ago, the sect's rule has been, any registered disciple who reaches Qi refining stage 3 within 5 years is directly admitted to the outer sect. Something's wrong. The outer sect disciple stipend is several times higher than that of registered disciples. Not good. A major change. A great upheaval may have occurred within the sect. Don't overthink it. Just like before. You collect your stipend. Do some work for the sect. That's enough. Oh, and one more thing. Li Yiyong, the steward of the chores division, has been missing for several years. I hear that kid was quite close to you. Before he disappeared, he even took you to test your spiritual root and recommended you to 100 Herbs Valley. Do you know anything about his whereabouts? This disciple does not know. This disciple and he were merely nodding acquaintances. With your level of ability, it's indeed impossible you would have done anything so outrageous. Cultivate well. Do not slack off. In half a year, I will come to take you into the outer sect. Sure enough, the sect is still investigating Li Yiyong's disappearance. But no matter. Once I break through to Foundation establishment, all problems will no longer be problems. Qi refining stage 9, great perfection. But this is only a waypoint. My goal lies further ahead, Foundation establishment. Half a year's time, apart from cultivation, I have never stopped practicing the art of puppetry. I consumed large amounts of precious wood and low-grade beast souls, crafting different puppet jade pendants. The medicinal herbs in the space matured batch after batch. I took the mature herbs to the black market and exchanged them for a large number of low-grade spirit stones. 30,000 spirit stones. I'm only a little over 20,000 short of the current market price for a Foundation establishment pill. I also upgraded my equipment. One thing worth mentioning is the faceless mask. It has a concealment effect. When worn, it is as thin as human skin, can shield from father and those below. Various talismans are also my means of self-protection and combat. The half-year deadline. Has only half a month left. It's time to move to a larger platform. Father, Mother, Yuan Jingtian. This item is a mid-grade, first-rank counterattack mask. It can conceal one's true cultivation aura. Half a month for now. When a steward comes, you will pretend to be my attendants. Servants must speak little, act with low profile. This subordinate understands. Old brother Yuan at the black market said that the Foundation establishment pill is only available at the behind-the-scenes auction held once every 5 years. The next one will be a full 4 years away. I cannot wait that long. The investigation into Li Yiyong's disappearance hangs over me like a sword. Only by fully integrating into the sect system and climbing upward can I find a way to live. This is in reply, senior brother. These 3 are old servants from this disciple's household. They have followed this disciple for many years and are somewhat familiar with chores. This disciple thought that upon entering the outer sect, he would need people to handle trivial matters around him, so he presumed to bring them along. If the sect has rules that disciples may not bring servants, I will dismiss them at once. No matter. Outer sect disciples. Bringing a few mortal servants or low-level cultivators to attend to daily needs is a common occurrence, as long as they behave themselves and cause no trouble. It's fine. Follow me. Thank you, senior brother. Name, Chen Ping. Cultivation, Qi refining stage 3. Drop blood. This is your identity. This is your identity. Keep it safe. If lost or damaged, you will need contribution points to replace it. The 3 behind you, report your names and origins to be registered as attendants. Ning, explain the remaining rules to him. Yes, Uncle Lu. Once you enter the outer sect, It is different from the chores division. Naturally, there are more rules. You must remember them. Please instruct me, senior brother. First, you must complete at least one sect task every year. The task hall will post tasks regularly. Act according to your ability. But you must not skip them. Otherwise, at the lightest, your stipend will be deducted. At worst, you will be expelled. The outer sect, this younger brother understands. Second, if the sect issues a mobilization task, no matter the content, no matter where you are, you must immediately assemble upon receiving the order. You may not refuse or reject it for any reason. This is an iron rule. Violators are deemed to have betrayed the sect. Behind the words mobilization task, there's a thick smell of danger and cannon fodder. It seems the external environment of Azure Cloud Sect is far from as peaceful as it appears on the surface. Just remember it. Third, private fights among disciples within the sect are strictly prohibited. If there truly is an irreconcilable conflict, you may apply to resolve it on the dual platform. Those who fight privately and seriously injure fellow disciples, regardless of right or wrong, will be severely punished. All shall be severely punished, and they will be expelled from the sect. Of course, outer sect disciples also have corresponding benefits. First, each month you may receive 2 low-grade spirit stones and 1 marrow cleansing pill. This is the fixed stipend. Second, you may go to Azure Cloud Peak yourself and choose an unoccupied cave dwelling as your cultivation site. Third, completing tasks earns contribution points, which can be used in the scripture library to exchange for techniques and secret arts. Additionally, on the 1st and 15th of each month, the lecture hall has foundation establishment. Uncle's giving open lectures. 2 spirit stones. About 30,000 stacked in my storage pouch. But an independent cave, dwelling, and the techniques from the scripture library are exactly the moat I urgently need. Thank you for your thorough guidance, Senior Brother Zhao. This younger brother will keep it in his heart. Among fellow disciples. Such mutual help is only right. Come, I'll take you to Azure Cloud Peak to choose a cave dwelling. This place to settle is a major matter. No, over there on the sunny slope, several spots with decent spiritual energy. Became vacant just a few days ago. You can consider them. Senior brother. I'd like to look around a bit more. Junior brother Chen, are you sure you want to choose this place? This spot is too remote. The spiritual energy sparse. Look, the 10 mu of wasteland outside. The soil is this dry. Even trying to grow some spiritual grain would be difficult. It's not worth it. Senior brother, this junior brother has a shallow foundation. Although the spiritual energy here is poorer, it has the advantage of peace. No one disturbs me. As for the 10 mu outside, this junior brother will slowly tend to it. Plant some easy-to-grow spirit herbs to supplement cultivation. Living frugally is better than competing with others and courting trouble. A barren wasteland. It's practically a heaven-sent treasure land. This huge rock face blocks all line of sight. Remote and uninhabited. Remote and uninhabited. As long as the door is closed, the black soil space behind these 10 mu of land is an endless factory of spiritual herbs. Brother Chen, what you said today stays between us. The sect has been unstable lately. You know the Qingyun Sect, right? The one in the northwest, adjacent to our Qingyun Sect. I've heard a little. That pack of wolves. Those ambitious bastards. They're fighting over the border. A newly discovered medium-grade spirit stone vein. They brazenly tore up the 100-year peace agreement between our 2 sects. Over 3 years ago, they already began harassing our sects' mining outposts and border stations. Our disciples keep falling. Such a deep hatred. How can we not retaliate? A year ago, the sect's high-ranking elders were enraged. They officially issued an order to declare war on the Qingyun Sect. Now the border region is a constant magical battle. Conflicts never cease. The sect conscripted and pulled a large number of elite disciples to the front lines. That's why the outer sect is short of hands. Thus, they lowered the threshold and opened wide recruitment, taking disciples into the outer sect. I'm telling you, this so you know the situation. The rewarding tasks in the outer sect mission hall, especially those that require leaving the sect far away. Most are related to the front lines. The risk is high, and your foundation is shallow. Remember, never go to places far from the sect if you can avoid it. Stick to taking some internal guard patrols, planning chores, that kind of thing. Though the contribution points are fewer, it's safe. Don't let impulse ruin you in the sect war. No wonder they're desperate to recruit. The front lines are like a giant meat grinder. Outer sect disciples thrown in aren't even considered expendables. Subdued. Must be subdued. Father, mother, let's go in today. This place is remote. Just what I wanted. The chi is a bit thin, but at least no one bothers us. That wasteland outside, once I tidy it up a little, divert some spirit spring water to irrigate, and improve the soil, maybe I can grow something. At least it's safe. Behind every mission, there's a bloody taste. Those 300 or 500 contribution points are paid with lives. One safe mission takes 15 days on average, giving 3 contribution points. To exchange for a foundation establishment pill, I need 30,000 points, completing 10,000 missions. Without eating or drinking would take 410 years. This path is impossible. Going to the front lines to risk death is even less possible. I must find another way. Did you hear? The sect's secret realm opens next month. I've decided to sign up and try my luck. Are you crazy? That place is overrun with demon beasts. Extremely dangerous. What's there to fear? Wealth comes from risk. If I can gather just one main ingredient for the foundation establishment pill inside, bring it out and hand it to the sect, I can directly exchange it for one foundation establishment pill. Rather than being cannon fodder on the front lines, I'd rather gamble in the secret realm, the Yuanling secret realm. Gather the main herbs. Exchange according to the ratio. This is the path for me. Yuanling's secret realm, deep in the ancient mountains at the border of 3 nations. Opens once every 10 years. Only cultivators below foundation establishment can enter. True Essence Valley, Blazing Sun Valley, Purple Brack Flower, all core ingredients for refining foundation establishment pills. Refining cultivators from dozens of sects compete on the same field. Fellow disciples turn on each other. Hidden arrows are hard to guard against. Only the strong should enter. The sect suggests only those at least at Qi refining layer 9 or above. Those who enter the secret realm, fortune or misfortune, is up to heaven. Regardless, the risks that must be taken, I will take. This is also the simplest way for me to get a foundation establishment pill. In the short term, with the least risk. With my 5-element waste root aptitude, one foundation establishment pill is definitely not enough. The more herbs I collect in the secret realm, the more foundation establishment pills I can exchange. Besides, I am already at Qi refining great perfection. Name? What business? Chen Ping. I wish to register for the Yuanling secret realm. Qi refining layer 3? Yes. You want to register for the Yuanling secret realm? Name, Chen Ping. Cave number, Qingyun Mountain Ding. Character, 172. Cultivation level. Qi refining layer 3. Take this. This is your token for the secret realm. 1 month from now, at the hour of Mao, 5 to 7 a.m., gather at the Pill Gate Square. Latecomers will not be waited for. You know the rules, right? Fortune or misfortune is up to heaven. Harvested herbs must be handed in according to the rules after leaving the secret realm. I know. All right, go. Hee hee hee. Over 30,000 low-grade spirit stones. For now, they're useless to me. For the secret realm, for the foundation establishment pill, I'm gonna spend every last one. Buy talismans. The higher the grade, the better. The more, the better. Over the next few days, I disguised myself as different people and purchased various kinds of talismans in the black market of Qingyun Sect. There were attack, defense, escape, concealment, support, and so on. I prepared thoroughly for the upcoming secret realm opening. 500 first-grade top-quality talismans. Fire Serpent, Ice Needle, Golden Armor, Swift Travel, Ripple. Covering all combat and support directions. 30,000 spirit stones have been completely spent. Turn into these trump cards. 32nd grade, low-quality talismans. Each one is worth over 500 spirit stones. These are sharp tools that can kill above one's level and turn the tide. Stay away from the secret realm. It's a slaughterhouse for chi refining cultivators. But for the foundation establishment pill, even if the abyss lies ahead, I'm gonna step over it. Father, mother, I will be away from the sect for a while. I don't know when I'll return. So, wherever you go, whatever you do, remember one thing. Staying alive is most important. If you can't win, run. It's not shameful. Only if you come back alive is there a future. Mother knows I can't stop you. Take this in case you get hungry. Be extremely, extremely careful. If danger comes, don't be brave. Run as fast as you can. Son, I remember. Sire, madam, rest assured. As long as I, Yuan Jingtian, still have breath, I will protect you both. Unless I fall, no one can touch a hair on your heads. You have my word. My surname is Qin. I am in charge of escorting you to the entrance of the Yuanling secret realm. You must already know the rules. I will only emphasize a few points. 1. Inside the secret realm. Danger is everywhere. Staying alive is the top priority. Do not be greedy or reckless. 2. If you encounter danger, you may seek help from fellow disciples. But people's hearts are unpredictable. You must not have the heart to harm others. But you must always guard against others. 3. The secret realm opens for a limit of 2 months. When time is up, you must rush to the central area's Lingyun Peak teleportation array. Latecomers will not be waited for. 4. The absolute deadly danger zones marked on the Jade slip map are strictly forbidden to approach. Violators will have no chance of survival. 5. The entrance teleportation is random. After landing, find fellow disciples to regroup as soon as possible. 6. The main herbs you pick for foundation establishment pills Must be uniformly handed over after leaving the secret realm. 10 main herbs. Exchange for 1 foundation establishment pill. The sect does not add any extra reward. The sect grants no rewards. Board the ship. Over 60 people, all elite at the late stage of chi refinement. This journey is fraught with danger. Prepare well. The spatial fluctuations at the entrance are unstable. Only 3 to 5 can enter at a time. Remember what I said. Enter the Qingyun Summit ceiling now, 2 months later. What? Chi Refinement Stage 3. A mere Chi Refinement Stage 3 dares to sneak into a place like this? Isn't that just seeking death? Or does this brat have some hidden trump card? Such dense spiritual energy. An environment like this, no wonder it can nurture those heavenly treasures. Random teleport. Truly remote. At least half a month's journey. From the core area, Qingyun Peak. Purple gold flower, one of the 3 main ingredients for the foundation establishment pill. Only half a day into the secret realm, and I encountered such fortune. It's impossible for a spiritual herb to be without a demon beast guarding it. But I probed with spiritual sense dozens of times. There's only dead mud underwater. Lucky. 3 purple gold flowers. Swept with spiritual sense. There really is no demon beast guarding. Be careful. Don't damage the petals. Uh. Second senior brother. It's a one-horned giant toad. A second-rank, low-grade demon beast. Run. Run quickly. Uh-huh. Second-rank, low-grade demon beast. Even Chi Refinement Stage 9 is no match for it. That fleeing disciple from the Divine Thunder Sect. His aura is chaotic. His spiritual power is drained. Most importantly, he's carrying a purple gold flower. Uh. You scoundrel from the Azure Cloud Sect. Chi Refinement Stage 3. Don't tell me you're also thinking of waylaying me? A mere ant at Chi Refinement Stage 3 dares to follow me? Good, I've got a belly full of rage with nowhere to vent. I'll use you, reckless trash, to consecrate my sword. Huh. 3 first-rank, top-grade, fire serpent talismans. Huh. Uh. Plunder treasures with lightning speed. Life and death combat. This feeling of walking on a razor's edge. It certainly impacts the state of mind. Got the first main ingredient. Sect rules. 10 main ingredients for 1 foundation establishment pill. This far spirit's secret realm. Every step hides lethal danger. But it's also an excellent platform to climb upward on the shoulders of others. In 1 week, I used 2 first-rank top-grade ice cone talismans to finally secure this purple gold flower. Counting what I snatched before, 3 portions of the main ingredient in total. Still short of the 10 needed for the foundation establishment pill. A full 7 portions. Ah, ah. Ah. Profound origin fruit. The core main ingredient of the foundation establishment pill. It flowers and fruits once every 100 years. A tree usually bears only a single fruit. This one has 6 whole fruits, equivalent to 12 portions of other main ingredients. Not a single trace of life force. Heaven helps me. Transplant the entire tree and all its fruit into the black soil space. Hmm. Oomph. I set up the array and waited a whole day. Finally caught a decent-sized fish. You, the brat from the Azure Cloud sect. Hand over all your storage pouches and the spiritual herbs you've picked. Then cripple your own cultivation. Your grandpa might consider giving you a quick death. Otherwise, I'll make you taste the feeling of being buried alive. I, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Go get a storage pouch. Be careful. Don't let this trash pull any tricks. Ha ha ha. Uh, uh, not good. A second rank, captured. Fall back. Oh, oh. Shut up. He disappeared. Was that a shield talisman? No spatial fluctuations. Where'd he go? Don't be fooled by him. He's still inside the array. Deploy all defensive measures. Back to back. Form a formation. Drag him out. I'll grind his bones to dust. Took out 3 out of 8. 5 left outside. 9 are at Chi Refinement Stage 9. Form an Iron Bucket formation. Only 27 second rank talismans left. Forcing a fight to break the Earthen Fortress Sect's turtle shell would need at least 100 first-rank top-grade talismans to suppress their spiritual power, supplemented by 7 or 8 second-rank talismans for a killing blow. Too great a cost. Retreat means giving up those 6 profound origin fruits, the core main ingredient for the Foundation Establishment Pill. If I miss this chance, I may never find another opportunity in this life. There, finish him off. Holding my breath, a narrow escape from death. Nothing more than this. Wear him down. Wait until his talismans run out. That'll be his dead end. Cut the vines. Reinforce the earthen walls. Damn it. How many talismans does he have? If this continues, our spiritual energy will be drained dry, and we'll all die here. 50 or 60 first-rank, top-grade talismans. Nearly 3,000 spirit stones. Gone in less than half a cup of tea. Can't wait any longer. Treasure Talisman. My trump card that seals a portion of the artifact's power. To force me to use this treasure, you can consider yourself honored to die. Break for me. Flee in separate directions. Ignoring the dependency on specific vein attributes. Forcibly transforming the source nutrients. This black soil is practically a divine tool of the Creator. Before long, these 2 fruits will be fully ripe. Thousand-year primordial thunder bamboo. The top material for forging lightning attribute artifacts. But those few great perfection experts at the center, their auras have locked tightly onto the bamboo. There's no way to get near it. A newborn shoot of the thousand-year primordial thunder beast. Although it can't be refined into a tool, it contains the vital force of the origin. It's alive, as long as I dig it into the black soil. TCH. Idiot. What use is digging that thing up? Away from this thundercliff. It'll wither into dry wood within 3 days. Value of Azure Cloud Sect. This bamboo belongs to my sect now. Any objections? Let's go to Lingyun Peak. Senior Sister Lung. There seems to be an outer sect junior brother stranded below. Should we? No need. The path of cultivation is perilous. Each person follows their own destiny. He has his own path. With a single sword strike from Bayou, all heroes were suppressed. The depths of Azure Cloud's sect far exceed what I've seen. It really works. The principles of the black soil can perfectly substitute for heavenly thunder tempering and special rock layers. Huh. Uh, Concealment techniques are useless against the snake's thermal sensing. Can't shake it. I'll have to use that method. Teleportation array. Fall back. First rank, top grade, golden spirit war puppets. A full 20 of them. This isn't a heritage ground. This is a tomb of certain death. Uh, uh, uh. 56 top grade talismans. Come on. Ha 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 ha. The restrictions protect him. He can't hurt us. Fairy from Azure Cloud Sect. Quite a fierce temper. Go on, stab again. This old man will stand right here and let you stab. That damaged armor robe has a certain charm to it. Nice and cool. Perfect for letting everyone get an eyeful. Ha ha ha. Let's all witness the figure of one of the four great beauties of Only Kingdom. I can slay a powerful foe with a single sword strike. It could not shatter this man, let alone block those innocent, regretless eyes. Oomph. It was him, the one I had turned away at the door. The outer sect junior brother at Qi refining stage 3 whom I thought overestimated himself. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. Ah, can't stop. If I stop, I'll be crushed by this pressure. Uh-huh. A rushed, great perfection of chi refinement. The spiritual energy is huge but loose. The pressure of these steps. It's like a giant forging hammer. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha ha echo. Directly crushing the divine soul. Aort. Ah ah. Ah ah. Ah you. What's your name? Why have I never seen you in the sect? Destiny will reveal it. Don't take it to heart. You. Ah, after going through endless hardships. Only these scraps. All weathered away. Whatever they are, as long as there's still life force. Using a formation to preserve 4 corpses. How is this a puppet zone? Degrade, low-rank finger puppet secret technique. Using living people as blueprints. Reshaping the remnant soul. This is utterly taboo. Resurrection, rebirth in a puppet body. This is meddling with the authority of the creator. Senior, forgive my offense. I will impart the secret technique to you. Then I will grant your request. As for whether you succeed, let fate decide. Ah, what a terrifying amplification. Just one cycle is more than 50% faster than usual. A top-grade auxiliary artifact. Heavenly Tribulation 9 Yang and Een Scripture, incomplete scroll. Heaven grade technique. Ah, ah. Name. Affiliation. Wind Peak. Chen Ping. Outer Disciple. Affairs Hall. Oh. 10 points. No major errors. Qualified to exchange for one Foundation Establishment pill. Registration complete. Go back and wait for notice. Ah. Chen Ping, that is me. May I ask what instructions the Steward Senior Brother has? Regarding your Foundation Establishment pill exchange, there are no pills at the moment. I cannot give it to you now. The so-called queue. I fear it would stretch until the end of time. This is just an excuse. May I ask, Senior Brother, why is that? Sect regulations. Hand in enough main ingredients to exchange for a Foundation Establishment pill. Regulations are regulations. But the sect has its own procedures for refining and distributing Foundation Establishment pills. Currently, the reserve in the storehouse is limited. It must be given first to core disciples, and those with major contributions to the sect. For ordinary outer disciples like you, you need to wait in line. Then how long must I wait? Well, hard to say. A few months at the shortest. Several years at the longest. Who knows? After all, there are senior brothers and sisters, with greater seniority and contributions, also waiting. Then, senior brother, your visit. Surely not just to tell me I must wait? The sect considers that you newly promoted disciples are eager on the path of cultivation. So I'm here to give you two choices. First, continue waiting. Wait until the sect refines new Foundation Establishment pills and, according to procedure, when it's your turn, it will be issued naturally. As for the time, I already said. Hard to say. Second, you may choose to transfer this Foundation Establishment pill exchange quota to the Leaf family. As compensation, the Leaf family will give you a generous set of resources, enough to make up for your loss, and even allow you to cultivate more smoothly at the Qi refining stage. You can discuss the details of the compensation directly with the Leaf family. That way, you don't have to wait indefinitely, and you'll get tangible benefits immediately. Volcano? What? Queue and wait. The real purpose is that outer disciples without background, who earn this with their lives, activate the main foundation. Voluntarily surrender it to disciples from families with backing. Anger is the most useless emotion. Choose what's practical. Benefits. Thank you for informing me, Senior Brother. I choose the second path. Please arrange for me to speak with the Leaf family. A wise man submits to circumstances. Wait here. The Leaf family will arrive shortly. Junior Brother Chun, pardon my intrusion. Li Mao, one of the elders of the Leaf family. I heard of Junior Brother's noble intention to cede the Foundation Establishment pill quota to my Leaf family. Li is extremely grateful. Senior Brother Li, you flatter me. You embarrass your Junior Brother. Junior Brother Chen speaks plainly. We will not beat around the bush. A Foundation Establishment pill is of great importance. To my Leaf family, it means one more chance at Foundation Establishment. Junior Brother understands the greater good. My Leaf family will certainly not treat you poorly. Here are 2,000 low-grade spirit stones. These 3 bottles are spirit condensing pills. 30 pills total, excellent for purifying spiritual power at the late Qi refining stage. Stabilizing one's cultivation base, very beneficial. On the market, a single pill is hard to find. This scroll records one of my Li family ancestors. Some cultivation insights and breakthrough realizations before foundation establishment. Though not a technique or secret art, the experience may be beneficial for Chongji foundation establishment. 2,000 spirit stones, 30 spirit condensing pills, 1 foundation establishment insight. This is a token of sincerity from my Li family. What does Junior Brother Chen think? If Junior Brother feels it is insufficient, please feel free to raise it. As long as it is within Li's authority, we can negotiate. Spirit condensing pill is more useless than a chicken rib. With the Jade Pendant and the black soil space, I can have as many as I want. I don't want any of these. I wonder what Junior Brother is thinking. You can bring it up in a trade. Naturally, both sides should be satisfied. Junior Brother might as well be straightforward, so that I can manage. These things are indeed useless to me. However, there is one thing that is still useful to me. For you, Senior Brother, obtaining it shouldn't be too difficult. I need the Foundation Establishment Pill Recipe. The complete Foundation Establishment Pill Recipe.